Welcome back, everybody, to some Trails of Cold Steel. We're in a bit of a quiet environment, just hanging out outside the old schoolhouse, and about ready to make our run for this month. Now that we've spent time with everybody, talked with all the people about town. Did I get a Red Moon Rose book this free day, I wonder? Was I supposed to? I'm somewhat concerned that I didn't get one, but pretty confident we talked to everybody, so hopefully that is enough. Something has changed inside the old schoolhouse every month so far. Gonna need to get ready. After you finish exploring the old schoolhouse, the time of day will advance to the evening. As a result, all daytime bonding events and quests will expire. Well, we're out of bonding events. I didn't actually check. I'm pretty sure I did during the last session, but I'm pretty sure we were done all of our quests. We are indeed. I guess. Hop to it, huh? Alright. Now the real question. Who are we taking with us? Now, as a rule, like I said last time, usually we're going to take the lowest level people, so that should be the party right there. Oh. And I can't take Laura and Fia. I have to take one or the other. Well, that's kind of annoying. Which one, though? We'll take Fee with us. What have we got right now? I could probably use another actual frontline person, so we'll take Gaius with us. Yep, off to the elevator. Betting we'll be able to go down to the 4th floor now. I mean, those rules you told us about last month. Well, I mean, it seems like the building is following some sort of progression system, which obviously is a little gamey, like as far as mechanics go, but we don't really know the reason behind it at this point, so maybe there is an explanation for why it follows such a strict set of rules. Heck. Ugh. My headphones, no. Cable's getting in the way. Alright, team. Oh, I forgot Reen's super low for some reason. Oh yeah, because we were fighting that, because we helped Alan fight the golem thing. Alright. Looks like the lights lit up. Guess it means 4th floor is open. Let's come on down. Just moving my microphone here. You think by now I would have this better set up before the stream starts, but every time I'm just like at a loss for what needs to be where. Alrighty. What is it, guys? The wind here feels like it did in the ancient quarry in the Nord Highlands. Ooh, the higher elements, yeah? Yeah, okay. Did strange things not happen for Group B? If I remember, they mentioned that the place they went to also had one of those statues, one of those guardians, so I would have thought they would have encountered something similar, but I guess not. Though, without an imminent war, maybe they didn't have a reason to investigate as thoroughly as we did. Monsters will be stronger than what we've dealt with in the previous floors, too. Yeah, it stands to reason. They've gotten stronger the last 3 times. It only makes sense they'd be stronger the 4th. Alright, team. First, we gotta rest, because Reen's a little tired. I don't think there's anything in this room, but the other thing we gotta do is check out our equipment, because all these guys were not with us during the last field study, so their gear is probably not set up. Some defense. More defense. I want Machias to just be tanky. So that raises it by 10, but he loses 75 attack. I would assume strength still factors into his physical attacks, like when he actually goes out there and swings it. So for now, we will not take away that much physical attack. That's stats down. Middle of vigor. Why not? Could use it. Some speed's probably not a bad idea either. Get her with the Highland Cloth. A little bit of defense. Guy still got his stuff from last time. The other thing is going to be quartz. Alright. We got to remove from everybody who doesn't need it. Trying to figure out which buttons select. Steam likes to map the controls a little strangely. Alright. So what can we do here? Silverthorn probably is a good way to go. Informational, analyze. We've already got the analyze stuff, or the analysis stuff in place with Elliot's craft for it, so that's fine. Has the delay using earth arts. That might not be a bad idea. I'd almost want to put it on her, though, since she has all that stuff. Let's get Earth Pulse. Ooh, that's some good stats right there. Grand Press. EP recovers on the field, and enemies drop more Septh. Blech. Septium Bane. Increase the amount of Septh dropped by enemies. Let's give him a Dragon Bane, why not? Earth Pulse. I don't need Machias to be an especially great caster. I think as far as... I kind of want him to be a little bit on the tankier side, because I would like to be able to see if I can get Machias to be effective as a physical attacker. Because his physical attack's actually pretty high for a ranged character. At 500. It's still not quite like Fee or Gaius, but he's actually just below Fee as far as physical attack goes. And since his attack is ranged and area of effect, I'd like for it to work a little better if I could. So if I can get his strength up, it wouldn't be a bad idea. Arts and craft calls art strength down. That's not bad. We'll roll with this for now. Now, Elliot needs some magic. I think he defaults to having heal from cannon. Yeah, his Tira and Tira. So Flood's probably a good way to go. Do I have like a water bell maybe to raise the speed? No. Okay. Already has Tira and Aqua Bleed. So the big thing right now is going to be to get him casting buffs. So here, EP cut would be good. Attack, evade, move, cast time. That would be good. And then we gotta get him some spells. So let's put Scent on him. And maybe a fire ability, Heat Wave. Sure. Let's go with Grand Press. We'll roll with that for now. We will leave Emma the way she was. Now we gotta fill out a bunch of wind stuff here, so... Blind. I mean, I don't really have a lot of reason to run away from fights, so let's just put Airstrike on here for now. Solar, speed, speed, and speed. Reap Souls, that's fine. Speed up, flow time, Chrono Drive. I don't have a lot of reason for her to use a magic attack, so Chrono Drive is probably the better choice. And then I want to get her stats up a little bit, so... Attack, evade wouldn't be bad. probably use some HP, but we'll actually put shield on her just to see if I can't get her to be a bit more of a special or a, I was gonna say special defense, but magic defense. Since her art defense is really low, so that might actually be a bad idea to just cover.
Please be careful, everyone.
Cover a weakness a little bit there. All right, so there's the teleporter. What does the map look like? Down there, over here, up there's another chest. So it's a pretty straightforward area, all things considered. A couple of branches, sure, but nothing. Doesn't look like there's an elaborate gimmick like last time.
Now's our chance. Go.
So we're fighting caribou of some description. Okay. Let's Autumn Leaf Cutter, get behind them.
There.
They're resistant to that.
Analyzing
Drop
the
a
enemy's
detector in a
vitals.
hurry. See what we're working with here.
All complete.
Hino Mikoto. A beast with boiling hot blood. Is that why they're red? Deified by some. Okay, so some people look at them as gods. I could understand that. A monster that looks like this. Charges foes with its burning horns and uses fire arts. Drops U material. Okay. It's pretty resistant to some elements here. But level 31, it's not that scary. Can I dark matter this? I can. Heck yeah, let's do it. Shoot him. He hit all three? That's crazy. So the interesting thing about dark matter is it actually pulls the enemies together, which lets you sort of grind them up.
It's my turn.
Like so.
Now, Emma.
Right. Okay.
And then we roll.
All right, let's keep going.
Didn't even take damage. That went very smoothly, all things considered. Ooh, it's a plant enemy.
We have the advantage.
A lot of them, okay.
My turn.
Arc Slash. Okay. We're
It's my
resistant
turn.
to that.
Analyzing the enemy's vitals.
What do you got for me, Emma?
All complete.
Mad Weed. Cool. A mysterious plant said to bloom in the abyss produces a miasma that lowers foes' vitality significantly. Is that like a... It must be a debuff of some kind. They're pretty weak to... I think it's a Mirage is the bottom one on the second side.
Right.
Dark Matter's so good.
Right.
Alright. You can hit 4, can't you? I know you can do it. Oh, only 3? Really? That's a shame. Okay. Still, though. That's good.
My turn.
Beauty. This is Zero Art's turn. Is there a justifiable reason for me to use this? Sort of. Sure.
Huh. It's my turn.
No complaints here. I'll take that.
Eat that.
Okay. Arcus, activate. Now.
Firebolt it. Why not?
My turn.
Aqua Bleed is probably a bad choice. I think about it. 200 damage on a crit. Oh no.
Now's our chance.
I'll back you up.
Cool.
Right.
Shoot.
Eat that.
Oh, he
It's my
confused
turn.
them. Can't close
My
that
turn.
gap. Can't close that gap either. Well, this is bad. Just move.
My turn.
Go beat him up.
Okay, it's safe for now.
Nothing to worry about, everybody. Nothing at all. Alright. What do you got for me? Treasure chests? EP charge 3? I'll take that. Not going to complain about consumables. Actually, I had to use them pretty extensively during this run, which is something I usually try to avoid doing. Oh, this was a boss at one point. Or this model was a boss, not this color.
Now's our chance. We can do this.
But palette swaps are palette
My
swaps. Let's, There are 3 of them? There's nothing else hiding in there? Oh, there is. See? This little guy is hiding in the back. I knew it. Let's arc slash him. So you have a 0 arts, which means we're going to go big normally. But these guys are resistant to ice, aren't they? That's not good. Grand Press. Which one? That's Earth. Both are pretty equal, unless you have a really powerful fire ability, but that's not really the case. Let's do it. Grand Press. Solid. I'll take that. No complaints here. Ethereal Edge. Just because she has a crit, let's use it.
Gleaming blades. Go. Now.
Gotcha.
Clean.
Leave it to me. Eat that. Here we go.
Oh no, I didn't scan this,
Leave
did
it to
I?
me.
Oh no, I'm dumb. I totally thought about it the moment I hit X. So I was like, oh yeah, we'll just...
Oh, we did
There's
it.
3 of them, so we'll just kill the front 2, and then I'll scan the 3rd one, and then I just totally forgot about it in the couple seconds that fight took. We must fight another one, it's fine, right?
Ooh, this looks like a good spot.
Oh! Fishing! Yes! Right here, right now, Reen. Let's fish inside this ancient underground catacomb that should definitely not support life.
Caught one.
A gluttonous bass. Ooh, what's this? I don't think I've seen this one before. Or at least not in this playthrough.
Now that's a catch.
A rainbow trout. Oh, we definitely have. Oh, the Septh.
Caught one.
Just a few more.
Caught one.
Give me something big. Oh, really? Literally, as soon as I say, give me a big one, I get the smallest fish I've seen in a while.
Caught one.
Cassigan. Cassigan? Yeah. Mirage Septh. Okay. Well, that's enough fishing for now. Let's see, we gotta go up here. Find out whatever's in this chest.
I spy treasure. We have the advantage. Okay.
Okay. It's these guys again. They weren't particularly weak to anything, if I remember, so... Silver Thorn should work.
Here we go.
I don't really want to push that guy out, so let's just hit this one.
Go.
I'll bet you up.
Kind of worry about getting too much pushback and getting them outside of the attack.
Leave it to me.
Beauty.
Now.
How much does this do? Oh my goodness, that's a lot of damage. Yeah, I think one of them's confused.
Here we go.
Cool. Does attacking remove confusion?
Right.
It doesn't. Okay.
Eat that. Now. Emma.
Leave it to me.
Oh. To hit a random target, not the closest one. Okay.
We should be safe now.
Easy. Should start rotating in the
Making
support.
progress.
The back line now.
What a nice looking treasure chest.
It is a nice looking treasure chest. That one should have something rare in it. Or unique anyway. Oh, evade 2. Okay. That's not bad. Actually, we could use that to upgrade. Ugh. Quartz fee. Evade 2. Done. It's a 5% increase. Nothing too bad. Cool.
We have the advantage.
On more of these little guys.
My turn.
Many of them, as always.
Go.
Oof.
I'll take you up.
Quite the stagger right there. I made the finishing blow. Cool, cool. I can dig it. Silverthorns would probably still be a good choice here, actually.
Arcus, activate.
Right.
Heat wave. Can I hit 2?
Arcus, activate.
Perfect.
It's my turn.
Shoot that guy.
Now.
All right. Hopefully that finishes these guys off. All right.
Here we go.
One left.
Now's our chance.
I'll take you up.
And done.
Okay, that was tough.
Nice work, though.
Have we not seen that before? I don't remember seeing that. Which is weird, because Reen and Elliot are very often linked. Alright. Oh no.
Leave it.
Can anybody break this?
My turn.
Okay. Yeah.
Go.
Oh no. Do I even have somebody in the party that can break that? Do they need like A rank blunt attacks? Oh, I need to bring Laura? Really? Ugh. Well, I'm not running through here a second time, so back we go to go get Laura. Guess I'll have to sneak by the enemies a second time. So I guess we can't take Fee with us. That's a shame. To the surface. I do appreciate that I can swap out party members at the door, which is kind of nice, but... So it's like not the end of the world, but at the same time, it's a shame that more of the party doesn't have a way to break those things down. That will do. Alright. Back down to floor 4. And it's a shame, because I don't think any of the other party members, like none of the other mechanics really have anything to do with your ability to break things or do stuff in the environment. Because it's only the blunt attacks that like break things down, it's kind of a shame that the other like types of attacks don't play a part
Let's be careful, everyone.
in the puzzle solving aspect of things. Alright. Can I run right past you? If he turns around, I'm probably good. Yeah, okay, cool. I could refight that guy just to get his information, but we're not going to.
Right.
'Cause there's another one right here. Wait. Did she not break it either? Did I read this wrong? I did, didn't I? No. A blunt, huh. That's weird. Okay, she can break it down. takes a couple hits for some reason. That's okay
Leave it
though.
to me.
Right.
Go.
Watch out, guys.
Here we go.
Okay. Arc slash.
Ta!
Does that push him back?
Go.
I'll bed you up.
Of
It does.
course.
Perfect. So his turn got moved. Let's armor break this guy. Defense down.
Analyzing
Detector.
enemy attack patterns.
What do you got for me?
I've got it.
Pit Cerberus. I guess he does have 3 heads. A plant-like monster that roams the darkness. Blows a deadly miasma that instantly takes away foes' vision. Okay, so he blinds. Alright, good to know.
Right.
Connects her. Hit both? You do. Cool.
Go.
Uh,
There. Ta!
can I delay them?
Now's our chance.
Rush?
Elliot.
Got it.
Oh!
Okay, that was tough.
Nice work, though.
Elliot coming in clutch. Finishing the fight.
I did it.
Victory! Alright, what's here? That's a lot of Septh, actually. No complaints from me. We already fought this guy, so let's try and get around him. Nope, never mind. Not gonna happen.
Now's our chance. We can do this.
Alright, let's kill some fodder again.
My turn.
Arc Slash?
Ta!
Ooh, the freezes, though.
Off guard.
What a stagger.
Leave it to me.
Oh. Laura just melted that whole team. Okay. Heat Wave?
Right.
You Heat Wave as well? We'll see if this works. What's the worst that could happen, right? Okay. We got a burn out of that, so... Okay, that's not bad.
Go.
I don't think these guys are going to be long for this world, so...
It's my turn.
Finish him off, Marcus.
There's
Clean.
No time to waste.
I did it.
Holy Song. Purifies all allies with a Holy Song. Area of effect heals and cures
Just getting
all
started.
bar KO. Wow, that's really strong, actually. Reviving Balm. Oh, I missed this. Give me that. Sept Mass. Into Area
I
2.
wonder if we're around halfway through now.
Suppose we'll find out. More big deer. Did I just get caught on his antlers? That just happened right there? Oh man, he gets turned really fast. Burning antlers. Ow! Oh no, I'm on fire. Oh, I'm on fire. That's annoying. Holy Song.
Listen to my song of healing.
You have my
Appreciate it.
thanks. My turn. Ta!
That song is hilarious. I love it.
Go.
An opening.
Go.
It sounds so like synthesized. I wonder if it's like a reference to a previous Trails game.
Ta!
Did I get the delay?
My turn.
I do? Oh, he's dead then. Okay. We're fine.
You still have a lot of training to do.
Easy. Alright, one sec here. Sorry about that. Just had to take a sweater off. Ugh. Alright. What do we got? Battle scope, earth septh. Not bad, not bad. Okay, what does this area look like? Is there like a gimmick? Doesn't look too gimmicky. Why is there a ladder there? So that, oh, okay, so there's a down, like a lower area. So we've got to go up here, clear these two spots, head down over to that corner, over to the other corner. Okay. So there's a switch here, which tells me we gotta flip it.
Now's our chance. We can do this.
My turn.
Alright. More of these guys.
Right. Now.
Gotcha. Leave it to me.
Oh, and they're all dead. Oh, never mind. Not all of them.
Eat that.
That'd be too easy.
My turn.
I still can't get over their name. Madweed, really?
Here we go. Leave it to me. Eat that.
Oh, wow. They closed that gap.
Is everybody okay?
I didn't think you'd be able to move that far. Cool. So this is this barricade here that moves? Oh. Oh, it's one of these. Okay, so then that lowers down. Easy enough. And then that opens up access to the lower area. Got it. Alright, what is this big guy defending?
Stay on guard and don't get
Really?
cocky. Go.
I didn't get around him. That's a shame.
There.
Alright, let's get in behind.
Now's our chance.
Oh, I should have rushed.
I'll take you up.
Why am I so bad?
Right.
Why am I so bad at this? Earth Cleave.
It's my turn.
It's just so strong.
My turn.
Dark matter.
Arcus activate.
Do it. Summon a black hole.
Here we go. Now's our chance.
I'll take you up.
Got him.
Okay, that was tough.
Nice work, though.
Alright, what's in the box? Ground bait. Probably not worth fighting that thing for ground bait, but we did it. Alright, now down here, left is progress, which means we're going right. There's two enemies over here, isn't there?
Huh. There seems to be a treasure chest here.
Is he talking about the one right here? Or is he talking about one down there?
Huh. There seems to be a treasure chest here.
Now's our chance.
Triple advantage. Perfect.
My turn.
Can I Autumn Leaf Cutter all three? I can. Ooh, the freeze. I'll take it. Let's get Elliot swapped out for
Sorry,
Gaius.
can you handle this?
With pleasure.
Drop Turbulence.
To me.
Not
Leave it to
great
me.
on the damage. That's okay, though. I still can't believe he shoots all three.
Now.
Rush.
Matthias.
Get more than
Leave
one?
it to me.
Oh, all three.
Take this.
Oh, they killed them.
You kept up very well.
Whew. You weren't exactly making it easy.
The fist bump, though. That's awesome. Good job, you two. Impassion.
The advantage is ours.
Alright, let's kill them all.
Go.
Arc Slash.
All right.
Gale Stinger. Just all the lines.
Now.
My turn.
All the line abilities. Okay. I forgot how little she actually has for spells or anything. Just a pure attacker.
Off guard.
If it
Gotcha.
doesn't involve running in
Right.
and slashing her with her sword, she probably doesn't do it. Shoot! Oh, it's so good.
My
It's so
turn.
much damage, dude. It's crazy how much damage Machias does.
There. It's my turn.
It's not even that he does all that much damage each individual target, but just because he can hit so many of them, even a little bit of increase in the amount of damage he can deal has a big impact because he's hitting like 3 or 4 enemies at a time. So you gotta multiply how much damage he's doing.
Let's keep moving.
It's like a total output sort of thing.
Not bad.
Making progress.
Alright, the lady's got some levels.
Oh, what a nice looking treasure chest.
There's gotta be one down there then. It's gotta be what they're talking about. Or across from here. Oh, there it is. Okay. Alright, so we got that done. Here. Break open these jars. Nothing. I want to do something here. That'll sound a little bit better. Some of the sound effects are sounding a little loud.
Enemy sighted. Take
Now they're
him
sounding
out.
too quiet.
Go.
What am I going to do about this?
There.
That's
Go.
annoying.
Here.
I need them to be a little bit quieter,
My
not
turn.
that much quieter, though. We'll fix it after this fight.
Right.
Ooh, the crit. Rush.
Of course.
Take this.
Hi.
Ow.
Leave it to me.
No burn, though. We'll take that.
There. Now.
Finish it? Yeah.
Go.
That guy barely moved at all. What the heck?
Leave it to
Oh,
me.
they have 2 crits coming up. That's not good. Well. That's a little problematic.
How about this? Now.
Kill it?
Opening.
Yeah, okay. One more. We can live the one crit. That's not so bad.
There. They're open. Got it.
Right.
And him.
Go.
And him. Or don't. Oh, okay.
All right.
That's fine.
There. Together, we're unbeatable.
Not the cleanest fight, but we did it.
Sit. Ha, ha.
Tear Balm. Time Septh. Not too bad. Now let's fix this. There we go.
Sit. Sit. Sit.
Nothing.
The advantage is ours.
Oh, there's so many again. Why is there always so many? Arc Slash.
Go. Gaius.
All of them? All of them. Yeah. Give me that.
Leave it to me.
Okay.
Leave it to me.
Turbulence would be bad.
Can you handle this?
I'll try at least.
Get Elliot out here and Dark Matter it. Why not?
Arcus, activate.
Right.
You kill the one that's not in the Dark Matter? Perfect. Not dead, but some damage in, so I'll take that. I don't know that that'll kill everything. Perfect.
go.
But what it will do is bring them close enough together to die to that.
it to
Perfect.
me.
And then shoot.
Eat that. Go.
An opening.
Hey.
You kept up very well.
Whew. You weren't exactly making it easy.
Ooh, we just got a lot of levels.
Great.
I did it.
I did it!
3 of them. Wow. For killing a couple little plants. Okay. So we gotta go up this ladder to go get that other chest. Let's do it. sneak on by this guy. I'll kill him on the way back down. Now, it looked like it was a red chest, which means we've got enemies to fight to open it, don't we?
Oh, a treasure chest.
This is true. Okay, well, let's save, because these fights are usually somewhat dangerous, so... What do you got for me?
Enemies ahead. We'll have to fight.
I mean, if we get on the back foot, it definitely would be bad.
Sorry, can you handle this?
With pleasure.
But I have a solution. It's called Calamity Hawk.
Oh, winds, grant me your strength! Calamity Hawk!
Woo! And they're all dead. Okay, cool. Now it's just the little guys.
My turn.
Not too worried about the small fry.
My turn.
Guys put in some good work right there.
Ah!
Leave it to me.
Eat that!
Bam. Oh, that's not good.
Go.
Well, let's stop that from happening.
Leave it to me.
And again.
How about this?
Ow. Yeah, these guys aren't really all that dangerous as far as their physical attacks go, so...
My turn.
You have an impede? You don't. Interesting. We'll kill him then.
My turn.
Kill this guy.
Leave it to me.
Perfect.
There.
Just gonna sacrifice a little bit of health for the sake of saving
Leave it to
or
me.
accumulating a bit more CP again.
Of course.
This is Zero Art's turn, but is it even really worth it? Probably not. Oh no, she didn't kill it, really? That's annoying.
Leave it to me.
Alright, well,
All right, let's keep moving.
we cleaned them out. Ooh, that's like level 2 for Gaius and Laura. Not bad.
Nice.
What do we get? Evergreen. What is that? Oh my goodness, that's some stats right there. Accuracy, evasion, speed, prevents sleep, faint, nightmare, and confuse. Actually occurs to me she doesn't have anything, so let's put it on her. Why not? I actually gave Fee gear, so when we swapped her out, I didn't take it off. That's alright though. Laura could definitely use that evergreen. This ladder is absurdly wide. Alright, we got another one of these guys to fight.
Now's our chance.
Alright, what's up, big guy? Anything hiding behind? No? Okay.
Now's our chance. Here. It's my turn.
Easy enough. Let's swap out the links. Why not?
There.
Of course.
If I could finish off one of these guys, that'd be nice.
Now.
Here.
Oh, these two just putting in work immediately together.
My turn. Now's our chance. Marcus. All right. Take this.
Good.
It's my turn.
Damage.
There.
Give me more damage.
Leave it to me. Eat that.
There it
All
is.
right, let's keep moving.
Alright. Yeah, just kind of a pretty straightforward dungeon, all things considered. There really isn't... Other than the one, like, switch we had to pull, there wasn't really any gimmicks. There wasn't a whole lot going on, to be totally honest. Just straight shot, wander through, kill the things, and carry on. Pretty sure this is the end right here. It is.
We made it through.
That's weird. Because the last one had, like, all the, like, swapping platforms and stuff, and not that it was, like, an elaborate puzzle or anything, but at the same time it was, you know, different as opposed to nothing. Just a little strange, but it is what it is. Let's get that gladiator spear, and why not the Walloon sword, even if Usus isn't with us, that's okay. I think he equips it automatically, but let's check. Yeah, Gladiator Spear. Okay, cool. Well, first we should save. Now, I did get some quartz. We got what? Invigorate? No stats or anything on it. Spirit Breaker. Yeah. Okay, we didn't really obtain anything too notable. I guess we just have a boss fight to go fight. So, let's go do it. Let's actually go to tactics here. Spread our team out a little bit here. Yeah, I think that'll work better. Just in case the enemy has big AoEs, like they so often do. Oh, there's 3 of them this time. Or 3 of them actually depicted this time, and they look very strange.
This will take everything we have. Here we go.
So if the last couple ones have taught me anything, the solution here is going to be hit them
Gavel on my blade.
hard and as fast as possible.
Strike.
So we got to thin their numbers before they start hurting us.
Leave it to me.
That did nothing. Okay. Well, that's not good. Earth Pulse. What we need to do,
Got it?
I'll try at least.
get Elliot out here. Resounding beat
Keep it
the
up,
team.
everyone.
Get the health regen going.
Right.
Go armor break this guy. Okay, so they are very resistant to physical attacks, which is not ideal for us.
Handle this.
I'll take it from here. Analyzing the enemy's vitals.
Let's get a scan going. See what I can figure out.
I've got it.
A glistening floor guardian. Glistening. Unleashes rays of light and lowers foes' mobility with cursed roar. Okay. So they're super resistant to all physical attacks except for blunt. And are somewhat weak to earth and time, I think it is. Okay. So they shoot like laser beams that confuse. Awesome. Really? He came out of that turn from the freeze and got a turn instantly. Awesome. So Soulblur shouldn't be too bad
Activate.
as far as damage
My turn.
goes. Trying to figure out what to do
Your turn.
With pleasure.
here. Needle shoot. Are they weak to wind stuff at all? Not weak necessarily, but it's not
Arcus.
resistant to it. If Elliot's gonna tank those, that's fine. It's not the end of the world. I'm a little annoyed about how their turns got rearranged and he got to 0 Earth's turn that was supposed to go to Emma, but
It's my
that
turn.
happens. Okay, Grand Press is probably our best bet here. Since that's what they would be most weak to.
Yeah.
Not much.
Here we go.
Just trying to figure out what we can do for damage. Fortuna might not be bad.
Yeah.
3,000. Okay. Well, that's the answer right there. Emma. Emma is the answer. She needs to be all in on dealing damage. Elliot doesn't really hurt all that much, so I'm not too worried about his confusion. Speed down, that's not good, but not the end of the world.
Sorry.
I'll take care of this.
What's Machias got for me? Crest. HP regen would be good. Earth Pulse. Let's do that. Oh, she's low. She's quite low. If they turn an attacker, that would be bad. The problem as well, though, if we run over to her, then he's more likely to aim at her, but... Because I think their attack is area of effect, but... We're gonna spend one of our expensive healing items getting her up to speed. That kills Elliot. Awesome.
Yeah.
Grand Pulse. Just keep using it.
It's my turn.
Breath. Do that.
Yeah.
Get some healing on those two.
Thank you very much. Now.
4,000. All right, so because she has the buff that I just gave her, so that hurts so bad. And he's gonna kill her. Really?
I'm sorry, everyone.
Come on. Pretty sure we just lose here. Like,
All right.
I don't know that I have the resources to resolve this problem.
Can you handle this?
Understood.
Okay, Laura's a little tankier, so at the very least she'll live long enough. Elliot's got the strong healing spell, so if he can live long enough for me to get it off, then we'll be fine. But he instantly dies because he takes over 1,000 damage to a roar that hits the entire area. Cool.
This could be bad.
It just is. We're just gonna die here. There's no solving this. Even though Laura should have blunt attack as well as slash, it doesn't count, I guess. Return to the title screen. Now we're back here. It is an excuse to see everybody in their summer uniforms sitting on the train, so there's that. Alright, so that's incredibly frustrating boss fight where they're just straight up immune to physical attacks, which is just awesome. Do I have ways to deal with confusion? That is the question. Green Pendulum. Not a bad decision. Prevents burn. Who really cares about that? Let's confuse. Elliot needs to be immune to it as well. Alright. So that's going to have to do. We're going to have to put both of the casters in here pretty much right off the bat. There we go. So we're going to go that route. What else needs to happen? How's Emma doing on... It's all that earth stuff. Now, there is an earth... I could have sworn we had... Wait. Did I not equip her at all? What am I doing? Okay, that's... I don't think it would have made a whole lot of difference, but it is hilarious to me that I haven't done any of this. Okay, that's fine. Recovery, area L, cure stats down, CP heat up. Impassion's probably a good choice. Let's just go pure HP. I want her to just be healthy. Fade wouldn't be bad. Is there anything I can give her? It's gonna make this go a little easier. Attack? No, she's not even gonna physically attack, so. What the heck? I'm so confused. Didn't he have dark matter? Why is it on her now? Or why was it in here able to be swapped out? Give her breath in case she has to heal for some reason. I'll drop some defense on her just as a backup plan. She's cast 2, she's Earth Bell. Okay, so Emma should be able to cast Earth spells quickly, which give us a little bit of an edge going into this fight, which obviously is a little cheese since we shouldn't know what we're up against, but these bosses have a tendency to screw you on hard mode, so I don't mind
Watch out. This is a tough one.
going in with a little bit of extra information.
My turn.
Let's immediately buff those two back here. And they just start shooting the back line. I love it. Okay, art strength, art defense goes up. Can you not? Like, just shoot the people in front of you, please. What the heck?
My
Alright,
turn.
well, our front line's gonna be healers, I guess.
Activate.
It's my turn. Arcus, activate.
It's still have to scan them, so let's get that out of the way.
Analysis complete.
A glistening floor guardian unleashes rays of light and lowers foes' mobility with a cursed roar. So we've seen plenty of that already.
Thank you very much.
It's the confusion that's more annoying than anything, though. Okay, so that's 4,000 damage, which means they die in about 4 hits,
Sorry.
which is pretty solid, actually, all things considered. She's actually doing a really good job, if that's the case. We're gonna just keep healing them.
Take this.
Thank you very much.
With them being immune to confuse, that's really the only thing I had to worry about was the fact that they might get confused. And if that can't happen, then we're in good shape. Although I am getting a little bit annoyed by the amount of damage we're taking, but it's not the end of the world.
Thank you very much.
Gotta keep their health up. Okay, dodge, that's fine.
Now.
Another grand press. You know who would do great in this fight? Millium. You know who's not here? Millium. Okay, what we should be doing is resounding beat.
Keep it up, everyone.
Mostly for the free healing.
It's my turn.
It's the big aspect of that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just to supplement
Thanks.
just to supplement this process so that they don't
My turn.
get too low.
Your turn.
Machias.
I'll take care of this.
Needle shoot. So try doing that.
Activate.
I don't know how much damage he'll do, but it's more than 0, so there's that. Okay. We've almost got these guys. I just need to reduce their numbers is the big thing. Speed down, that's annoying more than anything. Oh, it does so much damage, I don't get it.
This
8?
isn't looking
Really?
good.
This... I do not understand why it needs to do that much damage
It's my
for an
turn.
attack that is purely like the entire area and isn't like a special attack. They just drop it whenever they want. I need them to die, which they should, to that grand press, which means we need to heal more than anything else. Let's do it. Get Emma's health
Thank
up.
you very much.
Breath will kind of supplement that and get Elliot back to where he needs to be.
This
Music will cut and then go back to what it was before, because we're fine. Don't worry about it. We'll bring out some healthy individuals. And Fortuna.
Arcus, activate.
That should finish those two. 2 down. Easy. Now we just gotta focus down the 1. So action economy is on in our favor now, so we can just go ham. Start blowing them up. $4,000. There it is.
Go.
Sorry.
Understood.
Does Armor Breaker work here? That's a hard no. Alright, cool.
Arcus, activate.
I'm slightly concerned that they're going to keep taking damage, so... Oh.
Fool.
The counter for 1 damage. Good job, Laura. I'm proud of you. Putting in work out here.
Take this.
Thank you very much.
This became this weird inverted fight where all my frontliners are healing the casters sitting in the back while they just drop Grand Press as many times as it takes for the fight to end.
Your turn.
I've got this.
Can either of you do anything? Soul Blur, I guess? I think he's weak to time. Ow.
Okay.
It's not going to kill him, though,
Arcus,
so
activate.
that will. That's actually good damage. Why wasn't I doing that before?
Arcus, activate. Leave it to me.
Can you get a spell off first? You can't? Slap him.
There.
Good. Progress.
Yeah.
Alright, we win. Another floor clear.
Let's keep going.
Ooh. We got a level. And Iron reached level 3. What do we get there? Art. So defense up for longer. And you get it when you're low. Okay. I'll take that. And I got some U material. Yeah.
I've only just begun.
We did it. I still have all my limbs. I mean, good job. Was that really a concern? They were kind of just shooting laser beams at us. I would imagine limb or dismemberment was a lesser concern. I guess. Feels as though someone or something is testing us. Yeah, that's really interesting, because it follows such a strict rule set for how this place goes, which, again, feels very gamey, but it sounds like, as far as the story is concerned, that there's an in-world game explanation, if you will, for why this place is like this. I wonder why. Somebody's testing us for a reason, I'm sure. Who or what would try to test us like this? And why us? Or is it supposed to be us, or is it just a test in general? Maybe we'll find the answer. Oh. What was? Big shake. First time anything like that's happened when we reach the end of a floor. I guess we're headed back to the elevator. Got some Link experience in the background here. Cool. Run on in here. Get a rest out of the way. Save, because we managed to kill that boss. And we'll warp our way on out. Oh. Cutscene. What's going on? The wall revealed, or moved out of the way and revealed a mural relief. There's a ticking sound effect. I don't know if you could hear it on the stream, but there's like a very subtle click, like a clock ticking. It's a door, okay. I'm pretty confident it wasn't. We would have noticed it. Wonder if it The appearance of this door is what caused that tremor earlier. It's pretty likely. Even the improbable is probable in this building after all. I mean, at the end of the day, you can remove probability when something is kind of self-evident right in front of you. Just is. We should investigate it at once. What do you mean investigate it at once? It's a door. It's right here. Other than looking at it, I don't know what more we can do. I guess we're giving it a thorough review. They can find no sign of a keyhole or any other unlocking mechanism. They tried brute force, assailing it with their weapons. Okay. In the end, nothing. Thing's not gonna budge. Yeah, it seems pretty unlikely. It's probably a little too big for us to open with just small arms. Won't even so much as scrap. What did they honestly think that slashing it with their swords was going to cut through this big stone door? Was that like a consideration? It's made out of some material we can't even manufacture today. That's a bit of a pull. I mean, I don't think anybody in the group knows anything about like metallurgy or stonework, so it seems a little odd, but ultimately they're trying to get across that it looks like it's a weird foreign material. You can hear the sounds of cogs and springs coming from it too. Yeah, okay, so that's the ticking noise. Something on the other side. Is it counting down to something? I wonder. Oh. Got another chest pain. Reveal. Ooh. They just use depth of field. That's actually really surprising to use, like, the change in focus. I wouldn't have expected them to implement that kind of thing for a cutscene. Looks like we've done all we can here for now. Let's head back. Emma is suspicious. Now, we didn't have to bring Emma with us, so the fact that she gets that little cut where you get to see her, like, looking on is kind of interesting to me. Because if she wasn't here, I don't think that would happen. Good day. How goes it, Sleeper Day? She rolled on through this floor of the school building already. Just finishing that free day that we were finishing up yesterday. Now we're going to go through the evening. Just kind of grinded out the schoolhouse floor. It's a pretty straightforward one. There wasn't really any interesting mechanics or anything, but they revealed the big door. Well, it's quite the revelation having that giant door. It is, yeah. Still early. We got one additional bonding point, and by one we mean two. Still chapter 4. We're just finishing up the free day. It's July 18th. Got on a limb and say so it's Laura. Okay. Alright, time to make the rounds. Who are we talking to? I know. I'm excited. The old schoolhouse is just full of surprises. First the elevator, now mechanical red door. How did they find out about this already? We just left. Like, we literally just stepped out of the schoolhouse, and people already know about the big red door. Doesn't make any sense. How do they know? Is George gonna go investigate it? He would probably know more than us. Oh, sweets. I could, maybe. Yeah, I could. There isn't really any social media aspect because, like, the internet isn't really a thing in this setting, as far as I can tell. Like, or I shouldn't say it's not a thing, but they've referenced that it's like brand new, right? It's like not super communicating system in place at this point. So I'd be interested to see what social media looks like in this setting. Well, it's good to know George likes sweets. Interesting. Found a magazine that's offering prizes if you can pick the winner at the summer races. Finally cash in from all the time I've spent on the track watching and wishing I had the money to bet. Aw. Well, good luck. I believe in you, Crow. You definitely can win the lottery. Ooh. Why do so many people at this school love gambling? Like, everyone likes horse races for some reason. It's a public holiday over in Heimdall, too. Okay. Just on the outskirts. We're close enough to take the day off. Well, you can just take the train, can't you? It's like 30 minutes. Does the train run on holidays? I don't know. I would assume so. Maybe I'd join a really cool culture club. Well, I mean, it's a little late in the year to be joining clubs, isn't it? Apparently, I'm wrong. Okay. Shit smacked right in the mouth for saying something that I apparently don't understand. Alright. Extreme friendships between men. Is that is that what we're going with? Seems to have been her intention ever since I joined the club. Yeah, we kind of knew. Alright, well, good luck, Emma. You're wrapped up in it now. They're still the highest. Oh, she scores really well. Okay. Can't really help but worry about her when I see her working so late, though. She's gonna give herself gray hairs if she keeps overworking herself like that. I'd be interested to see what the favored pairings of the Trails fan base are. Upper class and lower class students not getting along is nothing new. People normally get over their prejudices, become friends by summer, though. The upper class students aren't bad kids after all. That's interesting. So this happens often and normally equalizes by the summer. So our club's gonna shut down if we lose next month's match. I love this little side story about the lower class chess club because it feels so anime, right? Where like the club, imagine you have like a couple episode show of just them trying to save the chess club, and Machias is like the hero character, like new student who comes in and is like super like skilled, and they try and like keep the whole chess club going. Like that's the whole thing every single time. They're like, if we lose, the club's canceled. We're all kicked out. It's so overblown. I love it. Seems like we went ahead and forced this through approvals somehow. What a waste. I thought this year was really looking up. I believe in you, Machias. You can save the chess club. He's the hero they need. You got anything cool for me, Beryl? It is me. I visit you quite often. Is this a Majora's Mask reference? Is that what's happening right here? It seems you've met with a terrible fate. Why, hello, Reen. How are you today? This is how most people start their conversations. Is it really? I don't think anyone's ever said that to us in all the times we've talked to just random people over and over again. Should I be worried? Beryl seems to think we have something to be concerned about, so... Ooh. Ooh, Angelica and Toa hanging out at the summer festival. That'd be fun. Wish we could help her. I'd spend as many bonding points as it takes to help Toa. Alright. We're done with the student union building. On to the next one. Library. Oh. Crow has another book overdue. It must be that day of the week ending in Y. Oh, okay. Apparently, Crow... Why would Crow even borrow books in the first place? That's what's kind of strange to me. Does he... That's kind of weird, actually. Now that you think about it, up to this point, Crow is always, like, portrayed as... Yeah, exactly. But the thing is, he's always portrayed as, like, a guy who doesn't do book smarts, right? Because he teaches you, like, CPR, right? Where he's, like, teaching you all the practical skills. It's kind of interesting that they're like, oh, yeah, he borrows books all the time. He just never brings them back. A number of important guests are invited to the banquet held at the Imperial Palace each year. Ah, maybe. She doesn't specify, right? So it's kind of weird. I imagine my father and brother's names are on the guest list, being members of one of the 4 great houses. I mean, would they go, though? There's probably a lot of tension, I imagine, between Alborea and the Imperial family. Oh, yeah, exactly. Would Yuzis be invited, I wonder? Oh, so they're here researching old legends? He can point me towards some good books on the subject. Okay. I mean, I guess we did have, like, a supernatural interaction with, like, crazy magic stuff. You'd probably want to do a little bit of research. I imagine at that point, like, if you end up in that scenario, right, as a character, right, you're going into this crazy quarry with higher elements, and they summon this otherworldly spider monster that's apparently been alive for thousands of years. If you read anything in a legend from then on, you're like, yup, totally true. It's got to be real. You're willing to believe anything at that point. Oh, what's going on, Gyler? What did you find in the incinerator? An ink brush on campus this morning. Trying to figure out whether or not to toss it in the incinerator. It's pretty nice. What? It doesn't look like it had any paint on it. Oh, it's a calligraphy brush. Okay. Someone close to me. Why is Reen so vague all the time? It's an art of people putting all their thought and emotion into whatever they write. Okay. Yeah, it's very ornate, artistic text, basically. I wish I could get it back to them, whoever they are. Do we know anyone as interested in Eastern calligraphy as my master was? There's one person I can think of who'd have the same interests as he does. I don't think he's supposed to be on campus today, but it's worth a shot. I don't know who he's talking about. Like, I legitimately am racking my brain for some reason. It's not coming to me. I'll be sure to take it right over. Just hope it's the right person in mind. Does the quest tell me? I have a feeling I know who... I mean, I'm sure they're on the map if I open it, but... Well, we're going to talk to everybody anyway, so it's not going to make much difference anyway. Oh. Oh, Ferris is at the field practicing extra. I mean, I'm a scrape the walls kind of guy, so I'm going to talk to literally everybody. Eventually, I'm going to find the right person. Okay. What in the world is she doing? We don't have practice today. What is Ferris doing? She's standing around in her uniform, walking in circles. She's contemplating the fact that she wants to be friends with Elisa. Yeah, because her brother brought that up, that she is just really wants to be friends, I guess. Yeah. So she's just walking around in the field, pacing, because she can't, like, come to terms with whether or not she wants to be friends with Elisa. Okay. Whitcomb the horse. Apparently he's fast. I don't know that it'll ever really come up that we'll see that happen, but it's good to know. I still want to call Lambert Lavitz all the time, though. What is Laura doing here? I mean, clearly she's training. Is she practicing her cuts? Her katas. That would have been katas in Japanese, I'm sure of it. I can't see any downsides to watching Laura train. Maybe I'll even learn a thing or two. Why not? Might be best to observe from a distance. So we're just gonna stand here and or sit around and stare at her, I guess.
Hey! Yeah! Ha!
I don't think we actually have that third one. Like, we don't have that ability yet. Or no, is that her special? Is that supposed to be her Radiant Blade Dance, the spin? Did she not know we were here? We walked right up to her. I guess the canon thing here, I guess Reen must have snuck in. Didn't want to break your concentration with some big greeting either. Glad I didn't, because your form is spectacular. Oh, he was lying. Okay. As Fee's elder, I shouldn't let my emotions get to me too much. It's a perfectly reasonable expectation, but I find myself failing to do so. Interesting. I still don't... We still haven't been told what Laura's actual issue with Fee is. We just know they don't get along for some reason. Okay. Serene's contradicting Elisa sort of here, being like, you don't need to like be a grown-up about it, if you will. Trying to will yourself into adulthood. Just let it happen. We're both pursuing the way of the sword. I love just how, like, overemphasized this concept of swordsmanship is. Two of them just having private training sessions, you know? Just off to the side in the gym in the evening when no one else is around. Got it. Alright, well, that went well, I guess. Well, maybe we'll eventually find out what's going on between the two of them. It's still very strange that they just refuse to say anything. Laura went off to the training hall all on her own. I guess Monica's still swimming? Anybody upstairs? Ooh, there are people upstairs. Wow. Oh. Did she kick them out of the fencing room? Like anyone's gonna believe that after the way you demolished him. Oh yeah, I guess she beat the heck out of Patrick. The terror of the fencing club. Oh, okay. So I guess she finally decided to knock Patrick down a peg and just kick the crap out of him. I'm sure Patrick could have used, you know, a little bit of temperance here and there, so I respect it. It's gotta happen eventually. Oh, now he's over here brooding, isn't he? Inconceivable. I could be so thoroughly, and by a lady. Her strength is inhuman. Yeah, okay, well, you have fun over there. Oh, Fee and her flowers. Say flowers reflect the heart of whoever raises them. Okay. Oh, that's not good. Well, I mean, put some effort into it. Growing little by little. Don't worry, Fee. We believe in you. You can grow flowers. Oh, I already fished that. Okay, cool. Onwards. Alright, so we made our loop. Time to go into the building. Well, bam. Ah, it's the principal. Hello, sir. I heard you weren't going to be on campus today. I'm only here to gather the papers I need for the next meeting. Interesting. Well, there's a lot of senior citizens on the staff, to be fair. Maybe not a lot. Kind of depends on where you would put senior, but there's at least one other one. But you're correct. I don't think she has anything to do with, like, artistry. The principal is so approachable, despite being this crazy, burly man. Like, look how massive he is. I don't get it. Definitely doesn't have time for a report in the old schoolhouse. Yeah. Do you happen to be a calligraphy artist? Yeah, but, like, we see other soldiers, and they're not, like, you know, 260 pounds of pure muscle. I mean, they do mention that he's like a war hero or some sort of, like, well-known individual, so maybe that's just how he is. Just lamenting its loss earlier. Well, here you go. Here's your brush. Skylar gave it to me. Said he found it near the water fountain this morning. Just giving it a good cleaning over there just this morning. However, I left it when someone called for me. Okay. Looks like he used it for a long time. It's a gift from an old friend. They were sparring, both to improve their skill and motivate one another. He urged him to take up calligraphy. Okay. It's been around 10 years since then. It's impressive that you've had the same brush so long now. Yeah, I'd be happy to hear more about... I would be super interested, actually, to hear, like, the principal's, like, war stories or, like, history. I wish he had more to tell me. Ooh. He handed us a holy sphere. Why did the camera need to pan all the way around? Oh, I could see that. Yeah, I mean, this is a big, scary old dude, right? It makes sense. So what do we get? A holy sphere? 800 HP and prevents death blows. A pure white ornament blessed with sacred prayers. Okay, cool. I don't know why you're just handing me this. Ah, okay. Yeah, I could see that. I could see the, maybe mixing him up with, like, the Chancellor. Because they have, like, a similar hairstyle, even if the Chancellor doesn't have gray. Smoking on campus is strictly prohibited. Just as I have told you over and over and over again. Doesn't he normally smoke on, like, the roof? So the whole school is a no camp? Is it the school building or is it the campus that he can't smoke on? I have a considerable amount of work. Oh. You and me both. That's exactly why we need a drink. Why does Thomas want to drink so much? I don't. Does Thomas have problems we don't know about that he just like drowns it in alcohol? I mean, we know that he eats like crappy food that we hand him all the time, so I wonder if he's just, you know, in a weird spot in his life. It's our chance to unburden ourselves by grumbling about all our hardships. Oh. I think you missed my point. I should have finished my work this afternoon. What of the swimming lesson? I held this entirely for the benefit of the students. Oh, did we screw Neidhart? Midlife crisis? Maybe. You're not wrong. So we kind of screwed Neidhart when he wanted to have his Manway swimming lessons. Hearing about Heimdall's summer festival really takes me back. Has she been to Heimdall? I used to work there, actually. Okay. I mean, it is the capital city. You'd imagine a lot of the people here have been there, especially with it being like a 30-minute train ride. Okay. What was your job, Beatrix? Not going to tell us, are you? Aw. I eagerly await the chance to see the fruits of their effort on the stage. I can't wait. I'm looking forward to seeing the wind orchestra. Gotta make sure to show up and support Elliot, despite his 2 first names. With Heimdall's summer festival approaching, he's been drawn into... Ah, okay. Just in and out, going and taking care of who knows what. What's happening on the 2nd floor? Everything's over. Oh, there's a crowd. Oh, she caught him. Margarita, you gonna feed him some of those cookies? But is it my darling Vincent? Mind if I join in? Oh, join you? Oh, God. Run, Vincent. Run! Hop the railing. Oh, God. Sarifa, please. The predator has finally come upon its prey. Sarifa's got to be having so much fun just watching this all the time. She has, like, no obligation to do anything. She just stands there and is like, yep, this is a train wreck. Will he discover a way to wiggle his way out of this situation? I shall be by his side every step of the way. Alright. Are her eyes closed? They are. Is she blind? Is that something we don't know about? Mint. Oh no. Oh no. With Hibel's violin and some of the strings kind of snapped. Oh no. He can fix it no problem, can't he? Oh god. Are you in here, Hibel? Oh no, it's just Elliot. Were you playing the piano? Lighten his spirits. Starting to feel a little nervous now that our performance is coming up. We did notice he was feeling a little homesick, it seems, so. A lot of townspeople and kids will come out and see us. Well, we'll be there. We promise. Guess I should go see it if I had the time. Yeah, definitely. Let's do it. Let's hang out with Elliot. What should you play? Alright. Ooh, do we get music? Okay. I haven't played piano in ages, so it's probably an ordeal for the ears. It wasn't bad. I mean, I'm pretty sure Elliot's supposed to be a violinist, not a pianist, but, you know, it's there. They're pretty mutually exclusive skills, actually. When I learned to play the guitar, I was told, if you're going to do that, don't learn the piano. Like, don't try and do both, because your hands have to do very different things for both of them. It kind of messes with, like, the way your muscles get built up. You say that like it's not impressive in and of itself. I mean, yeah, being a musician's hard, dude. It's pretty Something to be proud of. It didn't hurt that I always had a pianist in particular to look up to. She's the reason I got interested in music in the first place. Ah, okay. That must be... mother? Sister? So what if I can play a ton of instruments? Probably means I'll never stick with one long enough to master it. Oh, well, I mean... that's okay. Just be a jack of all trades. Do I know the answer to that question? I should. I honestly don't remember. I don't have that willpower. I'm always giving up halfway, never making it to the end of anything. Do I want to know? Well, I would hope I find out eventually. I'm trusting the game to tell me stuff, don't worry. I don't mind waiting. I just like asking the questions to see if it will answer it. Because sometimes I ask a question and the game will tell me immediately, and sometimes I have to wait, and sometimes I'm just like trying to throw out ideas because I like the world building. So Elliot gave up on the dream of becoming a musician. I mean, when in doubt, right? They just crazy space wizard is probably the best explanation you can come up with. Plus, we're not supposed to trust Elliot, remember? You said that yourself. He's a liar. Maybe it's all a ruse, right? Yeah, okay. I mean, that's good that Elliot wants to... He wanted to learn a bunch of instruments so he could find a way to express himself, or... had a genuine passion for music. Reen's doing his whole character building thing right here. I'm proud of him. Maybe I wasn't wrong after all. Wrong about what? We'll find out. And that's the reason why I would mention that I don't necessarily need you to tell me the truth, because I do know where we go for the next field study. So I know that I'm going to have answers to that question soon. So, being totally honest with you, I walked in here and legitimately mistook this for a character. Hello, Clara. Okay. It didn't last long. I took my own advice and worked straight through it. I mean, do you even talk to anyone, Clara, other than us? And are you even talking to us, really? That is going to be an immaculate horse statue, eventually. She's been working on it for months now. Oh, Celine! Hello, kitty cat. Here's some milk. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I know who you mean. I'll believe it. Okay, so we spent our bonding points. We've talked to literally everybody. I can only hope I haven't missed something. I want to get screwed out of one of those Red Moon Rose books. Gotta make sure that nobody, if anyone has one, they give them to me. Keep thinking about that red door, huh? Keep dwelling on it isn't going to magically make it pop open. I guess not. Although at this point it wouldn't surprise me if that was what we had to do. Return to the dorm. Back we go.
Oh, you're headed back too, Reen?
Oh. Oh, the whole team is
Yeah.
here all at once.
You all on your way back then?
Yeah, I'm feeling a bit bushed today.
I figured it was about time to return to the dorms, too.
To be honest, I was hoping to get some more studying in, but since everyone else was going back,
So Maki's just succumbed to peer pressure. All right.
Good old peer pressure.
Thank you, Reen.
Oh, aren't Laura and Fee with you?
Of course not. They're brooding.
I'm afraid not. We looked for them, but they were nowhere to be found.
They're old enough to find their own way back.
I guess you're right, but it's a shame we couldn't all go back together.
Reen?
Oh.
Huh?
Huh? Young lady waiting by the gate to the school.
Who is that girl?
isn't that uniform?
Elise? When did you...
What?
Is that your sister?
The one and only.
The one and only.
What are you doing here, Elise? And this late in the day, too.
You can tell they're not blood related because her hair is purple.
Look deep in your heart and you'll find your answer.
Why is she so cryptic about that?
What?
Elise Schwarzer.
It's a pleasure to meet all of you. I'm Elise, Reen's sister. I apologize for cutting in, but would it be possible for me to borrow him for a while?
That will come up very soon, yes, but you're correct. I don't know, I'm going to have a whole lot of fun with any... I have no problem with weird anime nonsense.
It's been a while.
I'm down. Let's have a good time with the hilarity of her love for her older brother.
Must be 6 months since I saw you? 7?
Yeah.
I just appreciate, and we'll it's okay. They aren't exactly. They aren't related. That makes it fine, right? It's not problematic at all. I find it more hilarious that at least my general understanding is that Reen is not into it. So
The last time I saw you was when I came back to Ymir at the end of last year. But I always thought we'd have a chance to meet up after you enrolled here.
I'm sorry. I wanted to meet you out here, too. It's just... I've been so busy lately. Besides, it's not easy to get permission to leave St. Astraea's campus, is it?
Astraea. Okay, got it. I will totally pronounce it wrong very soon, but I'll get it right at least next time. Okay, so it's hard for her to get off campus, which makes sense. It's like an all-girls school, right? Reen's into Emma's chest. It did come up, yes. Okay, so yeah, it's hard for her to get off the campus, and he hasn't been communicating, and she's scolding him for that. Got it.
That's entirely beside the point.
Oh,
Heimdall is just 30 minutes from Trista by train.
look at that face. She's so bitter.
Add 20 more minutes travel time to get from Central Station to my school.
Really? She like planned this out. She's like, it would have taken you about an hour.
But I suppose you're so tied up that even 50 minutes is too much time to spare for a little visit.
I'm sorry. I really am.
I mean, we're too busy running around bonding with many other love interests.
I kept being hit with classwork, exams, field studies. But you're right.
I find it somewhat odd that she doesn't bring up, or it never comes up, that he was very nearly involved in an armed conflict that almost led to an actual war. And she's making a big deal about the fact that he didn't come visit her.
I probably could have made time if I'd made that a priority. It's just that,
Yes?
well... It's just that when I saw you last year, you seemed kind of... distant.
Oh.
I thought maybe you'd started to find me a bother, so I figured it'd be best to just stay out of your way, I guess.
I was never distant. Maybe it seemed that way because, well, it's kind of a personal thing. I'd rather not talk about it.
If
Okay.
something's bothering you, you know you can always tell me about it.
I feel like this conversation could go very, very poorly if
It
she
doesn't
does
matter.
say what...
What does matter is that I've never thought of you as a bother, ever. And I swear on Adios' name that I never will.
Really? I'm happy to hear that. All right then. I'm going to clear up some time to come to the capital and see you. Promise.
We promise. We'll definitely do that.
And You're always welcome to come visit me here, too.
Really? I'm glad to hear it. After growing up together, you're the last person I'd want to feel distant from.
You're right. So, is that what you came all the way out here to talk about?
I mean, Reen has to be adopted. He's the main character. It's the only way they can come up with, like, an elaborate backstory, is that he couldn't possibly have, like, known parents. More importantly, if he was biologically related to her, then that would mean her parents would have to be dead. So, like, you know. So this is what you came all the way out here to talk
Seems
about.
a little overbearing just for that.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it's a little bit of a big trip just to come over here to yell at him for not coming to visit.
Well, our lack of communication has definitely been on my mind, but that's not the main reason I came here today.
Although, we don't actually know how much it costs to get, like, a train ticket from Heimdall to here and back. I'd be interested to know how much money she spent to get here.
Do you really not know why I came?
Should I?
Reen, you're in trouble here, my dude. Oh, it's the letter. We saw her reading
letter I
this.
sent to you, isn't it? Oh, did you come for the souvenir I got you on our trip to the Nord Highlands? I found this cute accessory there that I figured you'd like.
You did?
Her whole spiel gets derailed immediately because he's like, "Oh, yeah, I have a gift for you."
Wait, no, that's not why I came either. The issue here is the final part of your letter.
It's possible that after I graduate, I'll join the army. Even if I don't, though, I doubt I'll be coming back home to live. I really want to repay Mom and Dad for all they've done for me, so I'd appreciate your help with that at some point. I'm looking forward to catching up with you. Hope you're doing well. Reen Schwarzer.
So essentially he was like, "Hey, I'm going to go live not with my parents," and she's mad about that.
Ah, that.
Which I guess, given the setting, maybe, because he is technically nobility, right? So it makes sense that he would go home to inherit everything.
What did you mean by, even if I don't, though, I doubt I'll be coming back home to live? Or by wanting to repay Mother and Father? You make it sound as though you intend to sever ties with them. You can't honestly be thinking that you're going to quietly bow out of succeeding father as head of the family.
Is that even, like, okay? Because obviously he's an adopted son, right? But, like, him taking over... Because he's not related in any way. It would be a little odd for him to assume the role of nobility.
Are you, Reen?
That's exactly what I'm thinking. I have no intention of becoming the head of the family or the next Baron Schwarzer.
Something tells me that that's not really up to him. I legitimately...
What's surprising about that?
I legitimately don't know whether or not that happens, though.
I was adopted. I wasn't born into a nobleman's life.
I guess. They do own land, though, right? Like, Ymir, the city, I'm pretty sure, is supposed to be their city. Like, they own it. So, it's a little strange, but maybe they're more lax, because this is like this is a much more modern, like, noble idea, right? So, maybe it's acceptable.
The best thing would be for you to marry a good man and have him succeed Dad as Baron.
That doesn't even make sense! You might not be related to us by blood, but you're still Father's only son.
I mean, technically, he could become the Baron if he marries her. Just saying.
And the right of adopted children to succeed their family name is recognized under Imperial law.
Oh, thank you, Elise, for explaining how he can do that.
Yeah, if the adopted child is of noble blood. At least that's how it's gone in most cases.
Okay, so normally... Okay, so that was something that did happen historically, right? You would go and adopt, like, somebody else, another noble's child, so that they could succeed you. In this case, Reen, we have absolutely no knowledge of his actual parentage. So, for all we know, he's like a test tube baby. Or like, you know, placed here by divine intervention.
And I'm not.
Oh.
What am I? Some abandoned kid that Dad found buried in a blizzard 12 years ago. I couldn't even remember where I was from, or life before that. Just my name. And when he chose to take me in as his son, Dad became the hot topic of high society. People called him eccentric, crazy. Some of them even accused him of being unfaithful to Mom.
I could see where they could come up with that last one, right? He just shows up with a 5-year-old kid. All of a sudden, he's like, yep, I'm adopting this kid. And everyone's like, hello? Where did he come from?
One even asked him to his face if he intended to open wide the gates of the nobility to some low-born bastard. At some point, he got tired of dealing with all of it. He started to avoid leaving Ymir.
Okay, so Reen blames himself, I guess, for his father's, like, recluse way of living?
And eventually, he stopped showing his face at all among the nobility, except on rare occasions.
Interesting.
I've caused a lot of trouble for our family, and I really don't want to cause any more than I already have. I doubt I'll be able to leave the Schwarzer name behind, but at the very least, I want you and Mom and Dad to have the respect you deserve with your peers. After all, you'll be 16 next year, making your debut into high society.
Okay, so she's Fee's age then?
I know it might seem extreme to you, but try to understand how I feel. I'll still visit Ymir. It's not like I want to just walk out of your lives altogether. That's not it. I mean, Mom and Dad have always looked out for me, and that's a debt I'll never...
You don't get it.
What's there to get? Like, where in his mind is he supposed to make the transition here?
You don't get it at all. You don't understand how Father feels. You don't understand how Mother feels. And you don't understand how I feel.
Elise?
You're the worst! Why do you always have to be so stubborn? I hate you! I hate you!
Elise?
And that's right there. That's a real tantrum.
Well, what are you doing just standing there?
Wait, what is everybody?
What are you...
Everybody's just hiding around the corner watching.
Look, I'm sorry we might have overheard you, but that's beside the point right now.
What?
Don't just stand there. Go after her.
She was crying.
I know this isn't a simple problem, but you can't just leave things like they are.
Like, how did they all,
She needs you.
how did they all just end up there?
Indeed, you have a duty to her as family.
Like, even, like, think about this from Gaius, right? Like, Gaius is not the kind of person up to this point who would sit here and eavesdrop, but apparently he's just so into Reen and his sister's, like, private conversation. He's like, yep, I gotta go up there and hide with everybody else.
Okay, I will. If you see her around, let her know I'm looking for her.
Why does Eustace even care?
We will,
Like,
so get going.
You've got a slap or two coming when you do find her, I'd wager.
I don't understand. Alright. Let's go track the little sister down. Do I not get to run around? Is that not a thing? Where did she go?
It's no use. I can't sense her anywhere.
Okay, I was about to be like, can't Reen sense life force? Like, he should know where she is.
I need to start looking around the entire campus.
Alright, well, time to talk to everybody again. I'm afraid I haven't seen anyone who could have been her. Perhaps she isn't in the building at all. So she didn't leave through the front door. I wonder, do people in here talk about her? Like, do they know? Oh, it's Beatrix. And... Rosine. Ah. Did someone get hurt? It's time to ask about her. I'll come back later. Oh, is somebody hurt? I want to know what's going on here. Need to do a checkup for anything definitive. Please lead the way. What's happening here? I want to know. Oh, God. Alright, well, who's over this way? We are. Oh, okay. My very life is... Oh, he's hiding from... He's hiding from Margarita, I guess. Your sister went missing, you say? I don't believe I've seen her in the vicinity. You should continue your search for now. Okay. I guess Sarah would definitely be able to track her down, I'm sure. Oh, Vice Principal's... Oh, no. I'm dead. Please find her. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. What could go wrong? I'm pretty sure the game isn't gonna hide a Red Moon Rose book with one of the NPCs around here. I'm pretty sure. George. Get everybody on the hunt. It's a shame we don't have like a dog party member. Or just a dog in general. Or any sort of pets. Other than Celine, I guess, the cat, who's not really the tracking type. I don't want to be a noble, so I'm going to go join the military yet. You played Vesperia? I have not. I'm actually referencing, I guess, well, there are quite a few dog party members. The first one that comes to mind is P3, actually, but no one around here has seen her. Sorry about that. Somewhere on campus at the very least. Interesting. There are quite a few games with dog party members, though. I would be interested in playing Vesperia at summer. Kuromaru, yes! A black-haired girl. I mean, her hair looks distinctly not black. Because if Reen's hair is black, or if Elise's hair is black, what color is Reen's hair supposed to be? Did you somehow see her, Ramsey? Despite being back here. Jet black hair. Yeah, but is there a distinction, right? Between, like, black hair and less black hair? Alright. Still nobody's seen her. Everybody needs to be on the hunt. Oh, I know. Crystal ball. Will it find her? Tell me. But I've been shut in this room since morning. Yeah, I know, Beryl. I'm aware that you haven't left. Does food just get delivered to her, I wonder? Or does she not eat at all? Ugh. Angelica, Toa, I need you guys. Your sister. There's no well for her to have fallen into, so we should be okay. I don't suppose either of you have seen her, have you? Been talking with Toa for a while now. With the luscious ebon locks. Anri's sister, too, so I'm sure she must have the grace of the finest delicate flower. Look, if you want to hit on her and do whatever you need to do, fine. Just find her first. Whoever finds her gets to be her one true prince. I mean, at the very least, she'd be safe-ish, right? It could be worse. Angie, this is serious. I'm pretty sure she's being serious. I'll take the bike, and isn't that... It's a little bit... The campus isn't that big. Toa pulling in some connections. She's trapped in Angelica's basement. Maybe. Yuzus. None of the nobles... Oh, Yuzus actually had to go into the salon to help us. That's surprising. He's actually been kind of... Yeah, exactly. It's like he hasn't been in there all year, and he went in just to try and search for her. Thanks, Uses. What a bro. Run. Is there anyone in the library? Well, bam. She hiding here? Can't imagine she'd be able to slip by me unnoticed, so I think it's safe to assume she's not here. I was gonna say, it's a little hard of a place to hide in. Do you know of any historical references you can use to help me here? She's in a place where nobody can ask her for directions. If she's lost... What? Of course, the Academy is so expansive that asking others if they've seen her may be the best course of action for now. Interesting. In the interest of honesty, I do know where she is. But I'm pretty sure we do actually have to talk to everybody before that. Or at least all the red dots. Skylar, is she hiding in the auditorium? I didn't see anyone while I was cleaning up the auditorium, if that helps. Well, I can't get in now, so we're going to have to assume she's not in there. A girl with black hair. I think I might have seen her, actually. Really? Interesting. I had dedicated the entirety of my focus to chasing Vincent. Oh. In Reen's bed? Maybe. If I could go to the dorm, I would check, but I'm not allowed to leave the campus. So, game logic would tell me she's somewhere on campus. Purging my mind of all thoughts of Elisa when all of a sudden she started running alongside me. So just this line out of context. Just this line out of context. Sorry, I need another drink. So if you're looking for some Yuri fanfiction, here it is right here. She asked me about a student from Saint Astraea. Astraea. Got it. Whatever could have happened. Doesn't seem like she's come this way. Where could she have gone? Sorry she's being such a headache. Come on, Reen. Don't say that. You're the one to blame, don't you? I mean, she did sort of just blow up, have a tantrum, and run away. I'm gonna leave this place to you and look somewhere else. Alright, well, good luck, Elisa. Luckily we have cell phones, so, you know. If we end up needing to communicate, we can. It's rare to see Usus of all people frantically searching for someone. Usus is on the other side of the campus. Did he really run all the way back and forth? I'll take Whitcomb and help in the search too. The pony. Leave. I feel like she probably wouldn't just walk down the highway for some reason. Fee. I need your crazy tracking abilities that you learned in the war. What war? Who knows? Who cares? It's just the war in general. There's more characters that I wish we got more backstory for. We know that Fee obviously was like a mercenary, but we never really hear about the details of what that was like. We just kind of have to assume. Yeah, exactly. See, like, how bad was it, really? No luck. I mean, she's your age. Where would you hide? We did. Not a noble by birth. Fact is, I don't even have a drop of noble blood in me. Well, she's afraid of the trees talking now. Maybe she is. Not a noble by birth. Fact is, I don't have a drop of noble blood in me. So the issue here is that Reen doesn't actually know if that's true. Nobody does. Well, maybe somebody does, but no one we've ever interacted with in the story has any idea about Reen's actual parentage. That's why I know the day will come when I have to leave home. Okay. So, and at least, so Reen's pretty adamant about not becoming a noble. So it is what it is, I guess. Oh, they're bonding over their mutual adoption? Alright, well, I trust Fee to have good eyes, so no worries there. I'm sure she will track Elise down if she comes by. There's no one over by the plants or anything. Oh, Laura's just standing here. Laura! I mean, we know that she was a Jaeger. Like, we know, we know that she was a part of a Jaeger group. I think she mentioned just now Zephyr, but we don't know any of the details of why she left, what her, like, life was like at that time. We just know that she got caught up in that, and that's her background. I heard about her disappearance earlier, and have been searching for her since. Oh yeah, I guess Laura wasn't there to eavesdrop. Okay. Thanks, Laura. Oh. Everyone's like, Reen, here's some character building. Stop running away from your responsibilities. Everyone's. Well, I mean, we've seen her like run on walls and jump super high, so maybe Jedi is certainly a possibility for Fee. Does that mean she's lost? Oh God. Oh, there's people up here. Oh. Did you somehow see her? A certain noble wanders his way out, though. Huh. What does that mean? No, she is not quoting Obi-Wan. Huh. I don't think we checked the second, did we? We were on the first floor. Because we start here. She's a Mandalorian? That's actually not that much of a stretch, to be fair. Like, the fact that she has a mercenary background, that's not that, like, describing that she is a Mandalorian is not that ridiculous. I doubt your sister could have gone too far. After all, she doesn't really know her way around here. We'll split up and help. Well, thank you, Elliot. Can't see her anywhere. I just wish she was like Canderous and I could just walk up to her and ask her to tell me war stories. For all the KOTOR players out there. Do you have any idea where she might have gone? Is that how that worked? Okay, I'll believe it. I feel like a terrible brother. Younger sisters too, so I can sympathize. You track her down sooner or later. Sooner rather than later. I've seen Bell either. He's taking his time. Oh no, Mint. You've ruined us. I know the answer is no, Clara. But did you see her? Oh, okay. Is there anybody on the roof? There is. Oh, it's Emma. Emma. Reen doesn't know this, but do you have, like, the magic powers to track her down? Is that a possibility for you? Doesn't seem like it. I hope we find her soon. Now let's fast travel back to the front gate. Alright, so we've talked to everybody. I hopefully didn't miss anything. And apparently we're supposed to just try and leave.
What am I going to do? I can't find her anywhere. Did she go back into town? It feels like she wouldn't have left the academy grounds, though.
Yo, Reen, what's up?
Oh. The dependable guy we need right now. Crow.
Crow? I'm just looking for someone.
A classmate? Or did some second-year sweetheart confess to you and you botched things up?
I mean, he's not that far off. I mean, the age is different, but, you know.
Actually, it's my younger sister. She's not a student here, though.
Oh, you have a sister?
Wait, Crow? Don't even think about it.
Honestly, I always kind of got that only child vibe from you.
Okay.
Well,
I guess that must be who that girl I saw earlier was then.
Oh.
Long black hair, St. Estrella Academy uniform, tear-stained cheeks.
Crow, coming
that
to
has
save
be
us.
her. Where did you last see her?
She was talking with one of those upper crust boys in white, out on that path behind the school. That
Oh.
stuck-up first year, what's his name? High Arms, I think?
Crow's a lolicon confirmed. I mean, as far as I'm aware, a lot of people pair him with Toa, so, you know. It's certainly a possibility. So, he saw her with Patrick? That's not good.
Don't you dare start acting like you're above me, Rean Schwarzer. Just
Oh, yeah.
because Ymir's lord took you in out of pity doesn't change the fact that you're a nobody without a drop of noble blood.
I forgot he, like, blew up on us last month.
With him?
We gotta go lay a beat down on some guy hitting on Reen's sister? Is that a thing that we gotta do?
He's the worst. Why does he never think about what would make him happy?
Is that really what her problem is right now?
I'm such an idiot. Why can't I just be more honest with him? And with myself.
Oh yeah, just confess. That'll go perfectly. It couldn't possibly be an issue at all. Yes?
Where am I?
Oh, who might you be?
So, canonically, is the campus bigger than what we see in the game? Like, is it... Obviously, like, the cutscene's playing out in this area, but are they trying to imply that, like, it's easier to get lost on the campus than what it really is? Because the place is just a big circle, right?
That's the uniform of Heimdall's St. Estrella Girls' School, if I'm not mistaken. What brings a lady like yourself all the way out here?
Patrick, I swear.
I'm sorry.
No, I apologize. I wasn't accusing you of anything.
Never mind. He's just incredibly awkward. That's okay. I can live with that.
Wait, right. I should introduce myself first. My name is Patrick. Patrick Hyarms. I'm sure you've heard the name before.
Hyarms? It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Elise Schwarzer, daughter of Baron Schwarzer.
Ah, Elise. Such a lovely sounding name.
This is such an awkward scene.
Schwarzer? As in Reen Schwarzer? Are you his sister?
Yes? Reen is my older brother.
Okay.
Why does she have to be related to that cretin?
Wait, so he was interested? What's going on here?
But wait, he was adopted. That means they aren't related by blood.
What is that? What is going on in this scene? I don't understand Patrick's intentions.
You're not on the best of terms with my brother.
Oh, Elise can sense that, I guess? Or did he actually say that out loud and she heard it?
I don't wish to cause you any unpleasantness, so I'll just excuse myself.
I mean, I appreciate her just, like, shooting him down immediately.
No, you aren't. I mean...
Patrick? You botched it.
Wait! That way!
So that was a flashback then?
You said you saw her behind the old schoolhouse. Which way did she go?
Behind the old... Wait. That line doesn't make any sense. There's no way she was behind the old schoolhouse.
Oh, right. Come on. I'll show you where I saw her.
Oh, we got Crow to help us. Oh, Patrick's just hanging out outside the schoolhouse. I guess he can't... How would she have gotten in?
Damn. Where could she have scurried off to?
The door's locked, and we are the only ones with a key to it.
The old schoolhouse is usually locked, so I don't think she could have gone in there.
See? Like...
Patrick!
Patrick.
You?
Where's
She's
Elise?
she's a witch. Okay.
You better not have tried to pick a fight with her and scared her off.
What? I understand Reen's like...
I did no such thing.
I guess Reen is supposed to be like panicked, right? Like he's super worried about his sister, so he's just throwing out accusations.
I just happened to see her crying, so I approached her to see what was wrong. Then when she took off running this way, I followed her, out of gentlemanly concern.
It's interesting that Patrick doesn't like fight back. He just immediately goes on the defensive.
Looks like she definitely came through here, though. You think she could have gone into that old schoolhouse you guys poke around in every month?
Couldn't be. We locked it after we finished up in there earlier.
Yeah, but at the same time, you think that Patrick would be the kind of guy to just say some dumb stuff, right?
Huh.
Huh. I love that response. That's so good. He just walks up, pushes the door, and just opens. He's like, oh. Well. A short while earlier. Do we have another flashback, really? Well, hopefully she's not like a red paste on the floor somewhere. Oh.
What is this place? The door wasn't locked.
It's the cat. Celine.
A cat? Oh.
Don't chase the cat. Why? Why would she? How is she gonna operate the elevator? I don't understand.
What is this? It looks like some kind of machine. And yet...
Is she just like this curious? Or I don't... Again, I probably shouldn't be begrudge like the 15-year-old
cat I saw earlier.
who's just like bumbling into this, but it just seems a little odd that she would just walk right in here and not seem scared or concerned at all.
I don't see anywhere it could have hidden itself. Oh, it looks like there's something written here.
Just push the button. What could happen, right? Oh.
Huh? Ah!
Oh, it just activated on its own. All right, cool. Something nefarious is at work here.
So it was an elevator. I must have descended pretty far underground.
I'm also super interested in the concept of elevators being like a just commonly understood thing in like a just barely industrial revolution setting. Like cars are a new concept, but elevators are just everyone knows what that is.
Red door? It seems awfully huge. Maybe it leads to somewhere important?
It's the ticking sound still makes it sound like it's a bomb. Oh, the ticking stopped. Fourth lock released. Initialization complete. Yeah, it does. Like, I know that it's 50 years ago the orbital revolution happened. Like, they talk about it pretty extensively. It's just strange to me because, like, most of the buildings that you encounter are not many stories tall, right? Oh, cool. So the door just opened right now. This was the time. Specifically this moment. Well, I know Heimdall is obviously a much bigger city. It's just even so. Again, I played this game like 6 years ago, so like my knowledge is kind of limited.
Where are you?
I remember the story in broad strokes, but not a lot of the details. That's kind of why I'm having fun with going back through the whole thing. But I don't remember any of there being like skyscrapers or like big tall buildings that would require an elevator.
No sign of her.
Most buildings were like 2 or 3 stories tall that I remember.
Why do I have to?
Elise?
Scream?
They heard her scream 4 floors underground. How loud is that?
It came from farther inside.
Are we just gonna jump?
It came from below.
How do we get down there without the elevator?
What is this place?
Look, Patrick, we don't have time.
Wow. So this is what it looks like down here now?
Yeah, they definitely have like very modern tech. Not quite modern
down,
day,
huh?
but you know, getting there.
All right then, patty cakes. Time to lock and load.
Aw, yeah, Crow and Patrick are gonna help us. That's crazy.
Don't call me that.
What a party. The Save Elise team. Also, why didn't we open up our cell phone and call people to say we found her and that we need help? That would have come up, right? That seems like something you should do.
What the hell is that? A giant suit of armor?
Ah, awesome. We've upgraded from stone golems to iron golems. And Elise is not a red paste on the ground, so I guess she's alive.
Elise!
Oh, she's about to be, though. Now, we remember seeing him as a boy, like, murdering some sort of monster with a crazy machete. And now we get to see why. Yay! Why does his hair need to be white? Why? It's not that far removed from Super Saiyan. You are correct.
What the?
Ultra Instinct's probably a pretty good explanation. You're right. He's just flying into a rage and just attacking things. Now, I don't know that I'm supposed to do anything especially interesting for this fight, so let's just hit him. Okay, cool. So I don't do damage. But I do take a lot of damage. Oh, he still talks. Okay. Motivate. And now I'm stunned. Am I gonna get stunned again? Okay, we're fine.
Now.
Is this supposed to be easy? Is it supposed to be hard? Am I supposed to fight him all the way through? Who knows? We'll figure it out. Can I delay him?
Now.
Yes, I can. Okay.
Now.
Well, okay, that doesn't delay him enough. If I back up, can he run far enough? Oh. Okay. Part of me wants to just go Flame Slash and see how much damage it does, but I know it won't kill him. Because he's got way too much health. Oh yeah, what else I need to do? Where's a battle scope? Drops adamantine shield. Olgadia. Is that supposed to be like a old English style, like old Guardian? A headless knight that emerged from within the red door. It seems to be designed to serve as a trial. Okay. Yeah, that's kind of what I was worried was going to happen. How?
Now.
I legitimately don't know what I'm supposed to do here other than just hit him until he dies, I guess.
Now.
So let's just start arc slashing, I guess. Speed down. Okay. He buffed himself again. I don't really have like a guard option, which is usually what you would use in a 1v1 scenario.
Now.
Please.
Now.
Slash. It's only 300. That's so, like, bad. I don't do any damage. They play it up as if he's, like, super strong, right? Like, changing into this mode is going to make him super powerful. And then you go into this fight and you're, like, barely scraping by.
Now.
Hey, I got the freeze.
Now.
So this is what we're gonna do. This is what we've. This is the rhythm that we've settled into. All right. Well, if he's gonna buff himself, it's not worth attacking him. And I don't actually have a way to heal myself other than with these incredibly expensive.
Now.
I mean, he resists it, but
now.
I still get a second turn in a row, so. Not to mention, I don't really do that much damage otherwise, so I might as well just keep hitting them with it. Because I don't really have a debuff or anything either to put on him. Other than impassioning myself. And Fortuna is not going to help me here, so...
Now.
I'll try it. We'll throw a Motivate just to see how much it helps me with damage. Although I'm wasting a lot of these healing items. There we go. Strength up.
Now.
Yeah, you're right. That is... It's at least like 50% more damage, so I'll take it. Ow.
Now.
Please die.
Now.
Is this like an endurance fight? Is that what we're supposed to be getting out of this? Take the counter. Alright, cool. Motivate. Gives me a little CP back, which I'm about to run out of anyway. Oh, you know what I can do? Let's eat some food. I must have food that gives me like a reasonable buff here. One of these gave me strength, didn't it? HP, defense. Nothing? No. Well, I'll take the defense, I guess. Let's have some Nord porridge. Why not? Take a bunch of buffs.
Now.
Nice try. Die. Okay. So we just had to get him low. We did it. Oh. All the friends.
What's happening?
Is he trying to suppress his power?
What? How would looking at that give you the inclination that that's what he's doing? Like, how would Crow know what's happening? How would anyone know what's happening right now?
No. Not going to be swallowed by it more.
Did Reen know about this, or was this like a surprise? That's what I want to know here. Was he just aware at all times that he could have just fly into a rage?
I don't have a chance of beating that thing, but I have to try anyway.
I mean, had you just not, like, suppressed things, I probably would have won eventually.
To take back myself, and take back what I lost that winter's day.
Oh. It's Crow!
What?
With the akimbo pistols.
You're not thinking of leaving me out of the action, are you? Take care of the girl, Catastrophe.
Oh, okay. So, like, he's worried about hurting other people while he's angry. I kind of understand that, but at the same time, like, he flew into a rage and it immediately attacked the only actually threatening thing. Right? As opposed to anybody else around him.
Don't call me that either!
Oh, is Patrick gonna help us too? Oh, that's no fun. He's gonna go save Elise. I would have loved to have, like,
Thanks. I owe you one.
Patrick coming in to help us out. Although the fact that Patrick came down here, hasn't run away, and is in fact running in to save Elise, that's a little redeemable. I appreciate that.
No problem. Let's fire up those combat links.
Also, just a small aside, there's no trigger on Crow's pistol. Alright, cool.
Come at me.
Now we get to use Crow.
Leave it to me.
I remember Freezing Bullet being broken as heck. So,
Get it?
and they're right there, that's why. Can I motivate both of you? I can, perfect.
Let's do this. Sure thing.
2,000 damage. He walks over, smacks
Leave it to me.
him right in the face. Alright, so he's got a bunch of time magic. Chrono Drive would probably be good. Is he already analyzed? He's different? Are you kidding me?
Arcus activate.
Here we go.
Mark Slash, I guess. Why do I have to scan him again? Does it say something different this time? No, it doesn't. It's exactly the same.
Go.
That's dumb. This is... Okay. Actually, now that I think about it, is he weak to Soul Blur? He is. Let's use it. Let's see what happens.
Go.
How?
My turn.
Before this fight ends, we have to use... Crow's special ability.
Arcus activate.
Or his S-Craft at some point. Okay, so that's not even really... That's not really much better damage than Arc Slash, and Arc Slash at least delays him a little bit. Even if he's resistant to it, so... We'll go with that.
Leave it to me.
And then Freezing Bullet, please.
Freeze. Get it?
No freeze, dang. Alright, so it's buffing itself, getting 1,000 health back.
Arcus.
Passion. Ow.
My turn.
That really hurts.
Now's our chance.
Gotcha. Leave it to me.
I wish I could just start fighting, but I can't, because it does so much damage when it hits me. Okay. We got it. Slash.
Now's our chance.
Gotcha. All right.
Oh, that's not what I wanted. Bang, bang, bang. Really? Really? That's the voice line that they chose. Ow.
All right. Arcus activate.
Go.
He actually shoots his guns and yells bang. I love it.
Here we go.
My turn.
Does Grim Butterfly like do a lot? Demonic Scythe, Soul Blur. It is weak to these abilities, so I might as well throw one out and see what happens. Marine's gonna get a turn really fast. Slap him. Oh, okay, that's a big nope.
Here.
Damage? 3,000? That's actually pretty good. I'll take that. And the freeze. Yeah. Alright, we're gonna go Cross Raven, because I can.
Yeah, you're done. Cross Raven. See ya.
Crow's having a good time here. Oh, and it died. It froze to death.
You picked the wrong guy to mess with.
Aw, yeah. Crow with the victory. He's only one level ahead of us, actually. We killed it! Good job, team.
Damn. I thought I'd finished my crash course in craziness half a year ago.
Did Crow have to deal with similar situations once upon a time?
Thanks, Crow. So you can use Arcus too?
Yeah, I was part of the trial program for Class 7. That's how I met Toa, George, and Jellica.
I see.
Reen.
Oh. Wait, wasn't Patrick supposed to, like, take her out of here? No, he just, like, pulled her away. Okay.
Elise!
Patrick just gets the heck out of the way.
Are you alright? You're not hurt, are you?
I'm fine. I just lost my balance when that tremor hit earlier.
She's fainted? Is that what we're getting at?
But thank you for protecting me, just like you did back then. No, this time was different, wasn't it?
Yeah. I pulled through. Somehow.
I'm glad.
Oh, reinforcements. The whole team.
Oh.
Here comes the cleanup crew.
So I want to point out there is nothing behind that door. It is a monster closet. That is all that door is.
Reen, are you alright?
Is your sister... Oh, good. It looks like she's okay.
What happened here? A giant suit of armor?
It looks like something imbued with the magic of the Dark Ages.
Okay. I'll believe it.
I can't begin to imagine what must have transpired here.
At this point, we should just accept whatever is said, because it's...
Well, a tough fight did, at least.
You're all here.
Good grief.
I'm so relieved you were able to find your sister and that everyone's okay.
So, I guess Patrick now knows what the old schoolhouse looks like on the inside, which is more than almost anybody else in the school can say. It's kind of interesting.
She's even more of a beauty than I'd imagined.
Oh, great. Here.
Oh, I'd love to get some hands-on time with that door in this suit of armor.
How many people does Matt Mercer voice in this game? Because I'm pretty sure that is him, too.
I swear, it's almost comforting how you guys never change. But hey, what took you, instructor?
I would have expected Sarah to be here
Sorry
instantly.
about that. Still, it looks like you guys managed to handle things just fine without me. I take it this big lug came from inside that door?
What was Sarah doing? Because I'm dubious as to, like, her showing up late to this sort of situation.
Yes, I was just looking at it when suddenly...
Hold on. Let's just give our report starting from the top.
Oh. Emma with the ... in the back. She looks angry. Oh. It's the cat. The cat who did all this. Is the cat evil? Is that what we're supposed to get out of this? Because she definitely led Elise down here. So... Oh! It's Abend time!
Good evening, I'm your host, Misty.
Woo, Misty!
You're listening to Radio Trista. It's July 18th and things are finally cooling down now at 9 p.m. So pour yourself a cold drink and let's roll right into tonight's Abend time, shall we?
Wait, why is
It's
there...
just over a week until Heimdall kicks off its summer festival, a month after the rest of the country.
Why is there a spotlight on the radio?
I'm sure plenty of you out there might be thinking of the concert in the Heimdall Opera House or the summer races. But the festival is best known for its opening day events, traditionally attended by members of the Imperial family.
Okay.
This year, Crown Prince Cedric will be making an appearance at the ceremony in Heimdall Cathedral. And his sister, Princess Alphen, will be attending a posh garden party sponsored by Heimdall City Hall.
Okay. So the Imperial family is going to be kind of showing up to different events here and there.
I would have loved to see the Empire's two greatest treasures in person, but alas, I can't get away from work that day.
I kind of love that they refer to them as the greatest treasures of the Empire.
But don't you worry, I'm still planning on winning my bets on the summer races. I'll let you know how I do. If you're not old enough to place a bet, don't worry. You'll be able to make questionable financial decisions soon enough.
Thank you, Misty. I appreciate your perspective on all that.
Moving along, I'm sure by now many of you have heard about the ongoing construction of the giant building in Crossbell State.
Okay.
It's supposed to be even taller than the Reinford building in Ruhr, making it the continent's first true skyscraper.
See, there you go. It's the first skyscraper. So there aren't technically any skyscrapers yet.
The latest reports say that construction is almost complete and that it'll be unveiled at next month's trade conference.
Okay.
A lot of you have been writing in about it, so I'll be sure to keep you posted with all the latest.
So that was an entire scene in which there was a spotlight on top of the radio just so we can listen to Abend time completely out of context. There's no like situation in which we're in our room listening to it. It just is there. I have a little bit more time. Let's keep going. We got a practical exam on the 21st. Academy Field. Oh, she doesn't have voice for this one? Alright. You sure you don't want to sit this one out and just watch Reen? Why would we need to do that? Oh, was Reen, like, particularly tired? Interesting. Time to choose a partner. Oh, I just get one? And it can't be Fee or Laura. Well, this is a paralytic. Who do I pick? Well, these two have the lowest levels, and I kind of want to pick Elisa, I think. We're gonna go... We're going for it. Why not? Gonna say Elisa's got a bit more utility than most, so I can probably make it work. Oh, Dragon Vision. Oh, I can give her some stats here. Dark Matter, not a bad decision. Her stats down, or force life is here. Put Heat Wave on, I think, because she doesn't have... Yeah, okay. I just got Adamantine Shield, didn't I? Yeah, that's physical immunity. Okay. Let's get her. She has Thelos, but I'd like to have her have a little bit more healing. So what we're gonna do is find whoever I put that on, and we're gonna, you know, let's just remove that. Okay, thank you. Heal. Couple more debuffs on her attacks. Art strength. Analyze, because I'm going to have to do that. And EP cut would probably be good. Let's make her a little bit more of a caster than I normally would have her set up to be. And equipment-wise, I don't know what ailments I might need to worry about, so I guess we're just gonna have to leave it. Golden dress is an upgrade, so let's grab that. I guess that's the best I can do. Add to my constant compulsive saving, and then let's figure this out. Your opponents today will be Laura and Fee. So we can't pick Laura and Fee because we have to fight Laura and Fee. Got it. She might be making it a little too obvious. What do you mean, Elliot? Come on now. There's no ulterior motive at all. It's not like she's been doing this all year. I wonder what our side objective is going to be. Fee just doesn't want to, like, orient herself with Laura. Like, she's standing slightly off-center, like, looking away. Yeah, we should be fine. They're not going to work too well together, right? Couldn't possibly be an issue.
Don't you dare hold back!
Don't worry, I won't.
Me following fish. Win without using items. Oh god. Activate an S-craft during the battle. Well, that's probably a must. Alright, so we're already linked. I can't use items, so I can't use a battle scope. Motivate hits both, so let's go with that.
Okay. I can do this.
Analyze.
Arcus activate.
I don't know why I have to analyze them. You'd think I would already know, but... Ow. Okay, that's not that bad. A petite former Jaeger. Her agility is high... Her agility is her greatest strength, but she doesn't get along well with Laura. Wait, she's level 31. That doesn't make any sense. She should be a higher level than that, shouldn't she? Because she was when in my party.
Let's go. Shatter.
Oh god. Ow. Okay, well, we're not doing great. But things could be worse. They could definitely be worse. I can't use crafts, I can't use attacks, I can only use magic. Maybe I get a burn?
Huh?
That flashbang screwed me. Sword from the Arcade School wields an imposing two-handed sword, but seems to be out of sync with Fee. Okay. So she can close that gap. That's not good.
I can do this.
Okay.
Let's go.
Let's get Reen's health back.
Thanks.
There we go. It's not as much healing as I would have liked, but it's not bad.
My turn.
I still can't use crafts. Why? Flame Tongue is not great. I'm just kind of praying for burns at this point. Put CP regen on her. I'm not really doing much in the way of damage until this flashbang debuff goes away.
It's my turn. Let's go.
Alright. We are going to get the heal off in time, so that's fine.
Here.
And there's the flashbang again. Can I not get blinded? Oh, miss. Perfect. I still can't attack. Ugh. Firebolt, I guess. Burn, please. Nothing. Alright. Ow.
Right.
Well, just keep healing Reen, because for some reason Laura and Fee are completely ignoring Elisa. They're just running in here smacking the crap out of Reen.
My turn.
I still can't Alright, whatever. Just focus Fee down. She has less HP. At least we're... Oh! At least we're getting a little bit more health back. Okay, Armor Breaker. Ow. That's okay, though.
It's my turn.
Tira.
Let's go.
Got it.
Thanks.
Clean. Alright. And I can finally use crafts again, which is awesome, because we're about to blow them up.
Flames, gather on my blade.
I was careless.
Right.
I was pretty sure it was going to one-shot her anyway. Because once you can start casting S-Crafts, neither of them have enough health to withstand it. So...
This is my secret weapon. Charging orbital energy. Rosetta arrow.
I'm legitimately just waiting through that whole fight because that flashbang kept me from being able to just blow them right up. Now she dies to the burn, and we win.
Is everyone okay?
And I got my AP out of it. Excellent. Well, as soon as I could tell that Fee had, like, under 6,000 HP, like... It was going to do about 5k, I knew that, so no matter what, she was probably going to get one shot. Excellently done. Aw, yeah. Get the praise from the teacher. I'm not above that sort of thing. We're brown-nosing. Apparently they did something wrong. I guess they never established their link, which is what they're getting at. Not that I think it makes a huge difference for the actual combat, but as far as the story is concerned, we should know that they did not work well together. Which I guess canonically kind of makes sense in the fight, too, because they both just kind of focused Rean instead of dealing with Elisa, and that was, like, they were doomed. Because had they split and fought Elisa, I probably would have lost. I don't know if that's intentional or not, if, like, the AI is programmed to fight poorly, but they did. We're really going to have to do something about those two, and by we, you mean me. Was Rean, like, bedridden after everything? Do we get to see? Oh. What's with all the flashbacks? This is really strange. Why didn't they just show this scene beforehand? I guess Sharon prepared for Elise to stay, but she didn't. Okay, so Rean was like sore and everything. I guess he probably overexerted himself with the whole flying into a rage thing. Compared to the kind of training Master Kafai used to put me through, I feel like I got off light. Okay. I do find it a little bit underemphasized, the fact that he like became super angry, his eyes turned red, his hair turned white, and he like flew across the ground. Now, some of that he can do normally, but the whole white hair, red eyes thing just doesn't seem to really faze anyone. Granted, most of the party didn't see that, but Crow didn't bring it up, and you would think Patrick would have said something. It was Rean's fault, too. Sure, he got what he deserved for being so insensitive. Oh, okay. Everyone's just piling on. Even Sarah. Even Sarah. Yeah, we're fine. Everything's okay. It's not like anyone almost died or anything. And yeah, we have no idea what happened to the giant armor or the door, but at least now that it's open, I guess George can probably go down there and study it. Or somebody can, anyway. You'd think that, like, the Reinford Company or, like, any other, like, big research organization would be super interested in getting in there. She heard a voice. Okay. Fourth lock in the first trial and an awakener, too. Yeah, there's a bunch of text on screen that kind of gives you this very vague explanation for what's happening. But at this point, we really don't know what any of it means, just that it said some stuff. Yeah, there's definitely more going on. We'll have to figure out what. What? What do you mean? Because I thought it would make a good training ground. But after what happened to Elise and the elevator appearing, I feel conflicted about letting you go back. Well, I mean, it is a good training ground. We had quite the fight with that thing. Principal's thinking about rescinding your request. So what baffles me about this is we've been getting sent in there to fight, like, horrifying monsters and, like, demons from another universe, and now the giant suit of armor. That's too far. That's too much, right? It's ideal for us to keep ourselves trained for battle, right? And yeah, at this point, we clearly have been learning and gaining a whole lot from being down there, so. The wind seems to suggest to me too. There's no denying it's dangerous, but I feel like I'd regret if we just stopped there. Yeah, I mean, at this point, we've gone this far. We got to keep going. It'd be super awkward to just never find the answer, so I can understand why all the characters are interested in continuing. Okay. Annalise still isn't happy with us. Okay. What you want for your life. Well, I mean, he's a teenager. That's pretty common, but... Aww. Rain being all, you know, sincere and whatnot. Tugging on the little sister's heartstrings. Come on now. And away she goes. Oh. Oh, the head pats. He didn't even go in for the hug. He went for the head pats. That's how you know. You know it's an anime situation. Alright. So, I guess we're done with the flashbacks? You really are devoted to your sister, aren't you? Though I get the feeling it's... so Elliot picked up on what's going on. And honestly, she can be pretty harsh towards me sometimes. I mean, I wouldn't say we get along badly or anything, but he's totally oblivious. Okay, so... She's 15. Heard the nobles make their debut into high society when they turn 16. She's making her debut next year. Who wouldn't want a head pat accused? Oh man, I'll have to keep an eye out. There's actually a Steam sale on all of the Trails games. I actually picked up the first two Trails in the Sky games yesterday, or last night. I know Cold Steel 3 isn't yet, but I might pick up the PS4 version, I think is the one that just came out. I don't know if it was ever a PS3 game, but I'm pretty sure it's a PS4 game. And yeah, I might pick it up, but... I'll keep that in mind. Definitely worth a look. First, I still got to get through these first two games, though, is the big thing. Oh, and Reen's being all protective here over his little sister. He doesn't get it. I almost feel sorry for his sister. Is this like a... I know. I hear you, my dude. I hear you. Nonchalantly stroking her head like that is kind of cruel. Aww. Wait, does that mean... That's weird, because does that imply that the rest of the girls here look at, like, head pats as, like, a really intimate thing? No, enough gossip. Practical exam's over. We gotta get our field study locations. The other issue as well for me with buying it not on Steam, because I would imagine eventually it's going to come out on Steam, is that all my saves and stuff I would like to transfer over. I know that it doesn't carry... I'm pretty sure between 2 and 3 it doesn't carry much, but I think there's some sort of reward for clear data, so we'll see. Yeah, I mean, yeah, but at the same time, I gotta finish this, the second game, and I'd like to play through Trails in the Sky, so I got a lot of stuff to get through. Plus, I imagine going through CS2 is gonna take a... When will it be $44 again? Probably the same next year, maybe less. You gotta remember, it's not a Nintendo game. The price goes down over time. Alright, where are we headed? Alright. We're heading to Heimdall. Oh, everyone's heading to Heimdall. Okay. Okay. Group A is us, Laura, Fee, Machias, and Elliot. Did they publish it, maybe? Because obviously Falcom makes the game, but I don't know necessarily. That's weird. That is a little odd, that if Walmart says it's by Sega. So, Elisa, Emma, Usis, and Gaius. So, the teams are the same, but Reen got swapped to the other team to, you know. Elisa just... Sarah just goes ahead and swaps him from whichever team she needs to fix problems. Yeah, I was pretty sure they do both, but I didn't know if maybe like they tapped Sega for the North American publishing rights or something. Sometimes companies will do that just to save themselves distribution and stuff. But it wouldn't surprise me. Falcom's like a medium-sized company, so they're usually capable of doing it themselves. The capital's incredibly vast. Seems like a logical solution. Yeah, I guess it's supposed to be a big enough city that we can get through there. I think, what was it, 800,000 people or something like that? Oh yeah, Elliot and Machias are both from the capital. Well, it's good that they're on separate teams then. No, they're both on the same team. What? Doesn't make any sense. Put one on the other team. And we'll be in town for the summer festival. Ah, it's almost like it was planned from the beginning. I can't help but shake the feeling I'm being used again. Sarah had better pay us back for all this effort we put in one day. That face, though. Well. So, I guess we're heading to Heimdall. Sounds like a good time.
Your rank's gone up.
Yay.
Here's a little something from the academy.
Yeah, a wind bell. I'll take that.
You did really well, Reen.
Thank you, Toa. I find it interesting that I'm pretty sure it's always Toa or Sarah. I'm sure you'll find some, right? You post it on there,
Alright,
somebody will
this
be
is our
paying
chance
attention
to
to it.
discuss what to do before they get here. But to be honest, I don't really have any good ideas.
Wait,
How
are we
about
having?
you guys?
We're having a huddle about how to fix Laura and Fee's issues.
I can't say that I do. Unlike me and Eustace, at least Laura and Fee understand each other to some degree. Our group's performance in last month's field study wasn't amazing, but there were no actual conflicts or anything.
Yeah, that's all the more reason why I feel like we should step in and do something for them. But from what Elisa and Emma have told me, it seems like they have trouble connecting with each other.
Interesting. We still have absolutely no idea why the two of them don't get along. Like, it's so out of the blue.
Yeah, that's the impression I get too. It's not like they hate each other. They're just having trouble coming to terms with their differences.
But what differences? What's the problem?
On the one hand, we have the daughter of a noble military family, a knight in shining armor, as it were. While on the other, we have a girl who spent her childhood on the battlefield running with Jaegers. Their upbringings couldn't be more different when you think about it. Maybe their values, too.
I appreciate that explanation, but, like, the game's got to tell me something.
Right. I wonder if that's...
I mean, clearly they have some sort of issue, right? The ones that they must, because of their difference in upbringing, I'm sure it's like a difference of values when it comes to like combat and whatnot. Because Laura has this very in the clouds perspective of how swordsmanship is viewed. So I wonder if that like causes tension with the idea of selling yourself to fight.
I apologize for the delay.
Hey!
Good
Good morning, Laura.
Because I know where the foundation of the issue comes from, but no one's really talked about like what's actually like the thing that caused them to not get along, other than the fact that it's just like Fee is a Jaeger. But why does she have a problem with that? Right? It's never come up.
You're certainly the early bird today.
You needn't worry about us. We have no intention of causing trouble, and we're prepared to do what we can to form a combat link as soon as possible.
Again, that's what I mean, right? Obviously, they look at fighting differently, and Laura clearly has some sort of problem with the idea of like fighting for money, so to speak. But the game hasn't said that. That's kind of what I'm getting at. They've just kind of left us in the dark to this point.
It's not our intention to be confrontational towards one another.
Okay, but like, can you just like talk?
Is that not the case, Fee?
Like, just communicate between the two of you. Just, use your words.
Yep. Don't worry. We won't bring the group down during the field study.
That's not really the problem.
Well, if you say so.
That's not really what we're worried about.
See, Elliot gets it. He's like, that. It's a bigger problem than they want to make it out to be.
We should finish up our preparations and head over to the station. I'll bet Group B is waiting there for us already.
Agreed.
All rare quartz and accessories have been unequipped. All right, cool. All right. It will indeed. Please take care of yourselves. Aw. Thank you, Sharon. Be sure to approach her. Do you have the opportunity? Oh, yeah. We did say we would go visit her, and now we have an excuse to. Sharon's getting it too. Yeah, everyone but Reen, of course. It's always how it's got to work out. Although I think it'd be hilarious if Reen knew and just like is playing dumb the whole time. Thank you, Sarah. I mean, you're gonna be in Heimdall, we know. Like, you'll appreciate the lodgings. Okay. Interesting. Well, I'll have to keep an eye out when we get to wherever it is we're staying as to why Sarah would find that important to bring up. How are the happy couple doing? Oh, yeah, he did say he had to go farther away so that he could get free time or time off during the festival. Aw. She's all worried. That's cute. Micked. What's going on? Oh, okay. Oh, so you gambled a lot. Got it. It occurs to me I haven't actually seen if I can buy anything from him. One day. One day we will trade this U material for kitty ears. I promise. I will get enough of it. He does sell some weird stuff in there. I don't normally bring it up, but it is in there. Abel said she'll be... Or Adel's. Abel. Adel said she'd be going to the academy to take care of the flowers there. Oh. I mean, that's pretty normal. I would imagine she'd be on top of that. How's Tyzel doing? We are. How does Tyzel always know where we're going? Like, why do people in town know where our field studies are? Who tells them? Oh, she's a fan of the princess. It's too dangerous or busy. Interesting. The Twitter account. Yes, that's what I mean. They see your face. That's what I'm getting at. Like, how do they communicate this stuff? Like, social media is clearly not a thing, right? So, at most they have cell phones, but, like, I guess they must, like, other parts of the class must just talk to Tyzel in the day-to-day and mention it to her or something. I mean, got lost last time I was there. Oh, okay. Brandon doesn't like big towns. Or big cities. Got it. That's why he doesn't want to send her there. He just gets lost. Cool. Easy enough. See, that's the issue, right? Because it's always a question of, in canon, right? How big is Trista actually? Right? Because even the school, supposedly when you get your exam results, there are 100 students on it, but we never meet 100 students at the school. So the only explanation is there must be more kids than we see. So it's always a question of, is the school bigger? Is the city bigger? Like, it's really hard to conceptualize, I guess, whether or not it's, like, actually canon that this city is, like, 4 shops and a street. We are indeed, Julia. Please pay a visit to the main branch. Oh yeah, they have a main branch of this clothing line, don't they? Well, I'm sure it has to do with, like, the budget of the game, obviously. But it's just one of those things where you never know what the developer intended for how big. Because we don't get, like, a sign that says the population of Trista, right? Like, if I knew how many people are supposed to live in this city, then I'd have a concept of how big the city is supposed to be. Oh. Celine, did Emma catch you clawing the furniture or chew you out or something? Well, I mean, she's kind of in trouble for nearly killing your sister, Reen. Not that you would know that, but she clearly did that. Oh, she gave us some Zerum powder. We're just talking to a cat. Relax. You got a problem? I can't give her any milk? Oh, there you go. Planning on getting some new study material in for Kay. Ah, not sure what I should get for him, though. Sticking to the basics and getting him something simple math exercise might be the best. Oh, yeah, I forgot Kay's, like, super into school now because he's hot for Rosine. The hot nun makes him want to go to Sunday school. It is indeed. Yeah, thanks, Crow, assisting us actually in combat. Forget about the 50 Mira, we'll call it even. About what you saw down there. I don't know what you're talking. Okay, so Crow actively isn't saying anything about Reen's whole outburst situation. Help a brother out here. We got to decide on the horse back in the race. This one looks good to me. I want a second opinion. I really can't help. Who said anything about gambling? Come on, it's a contest. I mean, he's an awesome dude. It's just, my concern is, I can believe that Crow would keep it to himself, right? That Reen is his bro and he's not going to say anything. Why would Patrick not say anything? Maybe that's just the rule, right? You don't talk about what happens in the old schoolhouse. I mean, I know that the what they're going for is supposed to be these like. No. Give me 1 sec here. Allow.
My turn.
Damn you, auto mod.
My turn.
Right. Go.
Oh. The radio station is locked. Yeah, I know, like, he blew up and everything, and then, like, he goes down there, they have the whole near-death experience, and you think that he'd be nice, but we never established that, so we're gonna have to run into him at some point to talk to him about it. Back when I lived there, I tried fishing in the castle moat, and the guards ended up chasing me off. That sounds like something Kenneth would do. You'd figure they'd give a 5-year-old a break, but no. He was 5 at the time? Oh, okay. Actually, now that I think about it, trade points. You got anything cool to sell me? I can buy more salmon badges, I guess. Part of me wants to just buy and like have everyone walking around with salmon badges because they're actually a really good piece of equipment. Might buy more later. Can I do fishing? No, we're still at 0. Okay, that's good. Gotta make sure. We have to fish at all times that we can. To the church. Who's here? Oh. What's unfortunate? Did someone have an accident? What happened? I know I can. I'm just making a point. So my general effort is to make sure to fish until I hit 0 at every point I run into. Until I have all 20 different fish. And if I manage not to run into them, then I'll use the ground bait. I don't know how much you guys want to sit here and watch me smash on my controller for 5 minutes at a time. Just exhausting all my ground bait. Okay. What happened? Many lives were lost during the period and suffering. Okay, it's part of our history we must never forget. Oh, I appreciate him bringing up like the actual history behind the whole summer festival. Thank you. Can someone please tell me what happened? Can you guys, like, who got hurt? Who fell? What happened? Tell me. Monica! We usually only see her in a swimsuit, so it's kind of interesting to see her in uniform. Oh, so she wanted to see us off. It's really sweet of her. We believe in you, Monica. You'll be a good swimmer one day. There's Patrick. Amen. Did he wake up early to see us off too? Is that what we're getting at here? How are you feeling about the whole ordeal, huh? We're fine, yeah. Thanks, man. We owe you. He did help, so I mean, it is what it is. Look at him positively for it. I do not intend to breathe a word about what I witnessed down there to anyone. Okay. Oh, okay. He does have actually a surprising amount of character development. Thanks, Patrick. His personality completely changed. He's suddenly a decent person. Oh god, Fee, don't do him like that. Oh, so Patrick will be there at the garden party with Princess Elfin is going there. Mm-hmm. But if that were the case, wouldn't Laura and Machias get invited too? Will your sister be in attendance? Patrick, I swear. I will remove your kneecaps. I think the two of us need to sit down and have a little talk. Nice detailed explanation of why you would ever need access to that sort of information. She's gonna die single. Fee, no. Don't be like that. Lot, how are you? Oh, okay. She does put a lot of effort in. Mostly because she wants to beat Elisa, but... There you go, man. On your way up. Soak up all that karma. The young lady claimed the door to the old schoolhouse was open, but you're completely sure you locked it. Could the lock have been broken somehow? I better check up on it later. Okay, well, be careful, Guyler. There's horrible monsters in there. Although, for some reason, I get the impression that our janitor could probably take whatever we have down there. Rumor has it that Elisa is going to Heimdall's summer festival. I hope she can enjoy it while she can. She will certainly be in for a shock when she returns to find I have surpassed her. Thank you, Ferris. Never change. You're so much fun. When do I think it will happen? 30, 40 years from now? Everyone is practicing so hard, I felt as though I should put an effort in getting up early too. Low blood pressure does, however, make mornings somewhat of a struggle. Oh, okay. She has low blood pressure? Okay, that's good to know. Oh, okay. This is like a known thing. Alright, have at it. I used to think that the horse races were just an excuse for people to gamble their money away, but now the racers themselves must be really into it. I mean, the only reason the only reason why our dollar was ever competitive with the US was, like, due to a lot of bad market situations in the mid-2000s. We were never really competitive before that, so I don't think that that's going to change now. Unless the U.S.'s economy just tanks, I'm pretty sure our dollar's forever going to be less. It would be nice if it wasn't like 70 cents on the dollar, though. Never would have realized that. When I hear the Heimdall Summer Festival, it's impossible for me not to... Participating with Whitcomb in such a grand event is one of the longest held aspirations. Oh, so he wants to be a racer. That's awesome. Yeah, it definitely hurts, especially because games nowadays, too, just as an example, right, end up being like $20 more each for us. Apparently. Yeah, I mean... I'm a little dubious. We were supposed to balance the budget like 6 years ago, and that never happened. Soon the credit I lost by botching the Orbital Science exam will be mine. Did you see me wallowing in misery over here and come to lend me a hand? I did not, Mint. My apologies. Wait a second. Give me just a moment here. We're here to head out to Heimdall and field study this month. Oh, lucky. We're out. We're gonna go to the summer festival. Oh, we probably will get to see Elliot's family. I don't know, Elliot. I'm sure they'll make time for you. This is a nice little interaction between Elliot and Mint. Mint is very short, now that I look at her. Mint's volunteer work. We're fun to be over this month. I can't believe I got dragged into this whole thing. I'm flying on my broom. She doesn't care. Are we even related? Oh no, don't do that. I mean, yeah, I'm just commenting that I never realized how small Mint was, specifically. There are plenty of the female characters. I mean, look at, like, Fee, right? Fee's tiny. Don't worry, Fee. I'm sure your flowers will turn out just fine. I don't know if they look any different than last time, but it is what it is. I mean, yes, Fee is supposed to be 15. But I mean, they're anime characters, so age is kind of ambiguous most of the time. Because Toa is supposed to be older than everybody else, but definitely doesn't look like it. Oh, he brought pieces of the thing up here? Okay. Principal Van Dyke asked me to take a look at him, so here I am. Have you figured out anything about it yet? I'm completely in the dark, to be honest. My first thought was that it was an artifact, but it doesn't seem right. Yeah, I know. There are even... I don't know, is Fee... How old is Milliam, now that I think about it? Because obviously she's, like, depicted to be even, like, more youthful, quote-unquote. But yeah, like, I don't know if I remember exactly how old she's supposed to be. And if we're talking about messed up relationships in this game where Reen's sister wants to get with him, you can have a lot of bonding events with Milliam, if I remember. Which means we usually end up in the church's custody. Ah, okay, so they would take the church would normally take these. Sure, but, you know, it is what it is with this game where there's the little dating sim aspects. When in doubt, if you want to make your JRPG sell in the West, put a dating sim element in it. It'll work. So Jaegers steal the artifacts and sell them to paying clients. Interesting. And that comes back to Laura's issue with Fee, obviously. Just doing bad stuff for money. No, I mean, obviously they're not like actual dates, right? It's all about like character building and like developing that. But it ends up meaning that it's like, at its core, it's conceptually a dating sim thing. It's about building... It comes back to, like, the persona idea, right? The whole social links aspect. Where it's about, like, getting to know your characters. Fairy-tempered metal you hear about in the stories. What is that? Fairy-tempered? What does that mean? Yeah, I was going to say, at this point, maybe. Who knows? I'm still blown away by Elise came out of an encounter with something like this unscathed. We owe ideas. I couldn't agree more. By the way, thanks for helping me look after her. Okay, cool. Well, we have more people to concern about trying to hit on Reen's sister. Yeah, obviously. Persona goes a little bit further with that, but even in this game, right, you still have like obvious romantic tension, right? It's pretty cut and it's pretty clear at towards the end of the game. You have to make a very defined decision over like an actual romantic pairing. I think they just like to keep it ambiguous because they want to make sure that you have the freedom to choose rather than making it seem like Reen's just like in a relationship with every female character all at once. Like what you end up with in Persona 3. Works in the capital, so I've heard all about how wild it gets during the summer festival. Okay. Thanks, man. Sexualized Ryuji. There you go, see? I'm glad your little sister didn't get hurt wandering around the schoolhouse. Sounds like you were able to make up with her, too. Okay, cool. Everybody just commenting about Reen's sister. There are places in Heimdall with monsters in them? What is that? Like sewers, I guess? Or do we have another sewer level? Well, I mean, speaking as from personal experience in Persona 4 Golden, you can definitely date every girl in that game all at once. You just have to be really careful to never date anyone on a Sunday. It just gets super depressing towards the end, because when you need to do the events where you have to pick one girl over the other, you have to have the sad moment where you have to say no to every other one. Which is what they're trying to avoid here, where they try and keep it as like a... Like, they're friends, you can tell there's some romantic tension sometimes. Like, during all of the events, you can tell there's something going on, but they never expressly say it, really. Until you get to, like, really big events where you can only spend time with one person. Aw, Toa can't come? So I guess I'll have a little diatribe about Persona 4 Golden. Persona 4 Golden, the way it worked was you could date any of the girls, but when you went on it's the Saturday or the Sunday dates where they would call you and ask you to go to the other town. That's where you could run into one of your other girlfriends, and then that would cause like a reverse link. But if you never agreed to go out with one of the girls on a Sunday, it would never happen. So you could date every girl in the game all at once. Cool. Whether I'm there or not, just know that I'm cheering you all on. Thank you, Toa. It's a shame she couldn't be there. It would have been a lot more fun to have more of the cast at the summer festival. I wonder if we'll get fireworks. Isn't that like the Japanese like summer festival thing? There's got to be fireworks. Alright, we're just gonna finish this up. Oh. Wait, where is she? Where's the receptionist? Where did she go? Oh god, I'm lost now. Thomas, help me. Oh, I guess he found out about the giant suit of armor. Cool. I guess he would be interested in that kind of thing. An arcane creation of the Dark Age alchemists. Or maybe it's related to the great knight of legend. I can barely contain myself. Thank you, Thomas. Well, they try and keep that ambiguous because in P5 they don't tell you what year the game actually takes place, right? You do see Risei's like posters, but nothing more than that. Maybe they were doing the dancing stuff at that time. Who knows? Because that stuff is canon. So. Thank you, Beatrix. At the very least, you shouldn't have any trouble finding places to relax every so often. Okay, cool. Got a share of stalls. Well, I'm looking forward to it. Oh. How can I phrase this? What is it, Mary? Now that I think about it, I'm thinking about the next field study today, aren't you? I had something to tell you in regards to Wind Orchestra, but pay it no mind. Just stay focused on the field study. Oh. Oh god, something's wrong with the Wind Orchestra. No, is this about Hibel's violin and all the strings getting broken? The HMP serves to maintain order. Heimdall Military Police? Is that a thing? The Imperial Guard watches over the Imperial Palace. Are there not like is there not like a separate police force? Is everything run by the military? The Railway Military Police is headquartered there, as it was the first Armored Division, which is tasked with defending the capital. I imagine there'd be a whole lot of soldiers and everything there. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Apparently there's supposed to be a P5 announcement coming up in a couple days. Their website just has like a big clock on it. I would assume it's probably like a special edition release or something, but... Oh, okay. I'll be in Heimdall for the commencement of the Summer Festival. However, do not forget, you're there for your studies. Really, Heinrich? Really, right now? This is... Yep, okay, cool. Thanks, man. No, I'm kind of interested because it's like, obviously a very, obviously the setting is very imperialistic. So they have a lot of different military forces and armies and everything, but it's interesting. They never mention like an actual like domestic police force that's not part of the military. So I'm kind of interested in just how much the military plays a part in all the politics and everything, because that's the kind of thing you usually try and separate. That's what I'm getting at, right? They have no police. So, like, Erebonia is like so military heavy. I can only presume that it is all related to the truth. But no, the question remains whether or not the truth will be revealed. I'm sure it will eventually. Just gotta keep digging. Well, yeah, because it's like an imperial nation, right? So that the whole idea is that they're like militaristic in many cases. But I just find it interesting when I'm looking at that kind of stuff, because what does that look like? Like, what is like the political situation look like? What do those meetings sound like? Are people yelling? Is everything run by the military? How many politicians are there? Who decides what? I love that kind of like really like granular like world building stuff, because I'm a D&D kind of guy. So I'm always interested to wonder what the country's actual like political hierarchy looks like. And yeah, they have big guns pointing at Crossbell. What happened?
Right.
What happened? Tell me, Rosine. It wouldn't surprise me if it was the Illuminati. Why not? I mean, at this point, we're dealing with fairy-tempered steel. Anything is possible. All right. To every building. Stop at the schoolhouse. Check there. All right, I guess we've talked to everybody. Fair enough, fair enough. Yeah, I'm excited. That's why I bought those 2 games. They were on sale on Steam, so. That being said, they kind of gloss over it in this game. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. This game kind of has a bit different of a focus, right? That being said, I am out of time for this evening. I have to get ready for work, actually. So, with that, I want to thank you guys all for watching. We will be back again about the same time tomorrow. Like I said, just going to stick to it. I am indeed. But, I hope we had a good time, got a little bit more progress, and now we get to go to Heimdall, which is going to be, I'm sure, a cavalcade of fun, right? Nothing could possibly go wrong in the capital city, surrounded by soldiers. Everything will be totally safe. I'm sure of it. Thanks for watching, man. And who else is here? There was another one of you guys in there. I didn't see you. But
right.
Hope you guys both enjoyed this. Hopefully I'll see you guys back tomorrow. Till next time, everybody. Have a damn good day.